I'm here with James Cunningham and what's it called?
The
Bad role models. James is from New Jersey, and I'm really happy that he's a pleasant guest on our lovely show today.
I'm so happy you're having me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You have such a cute dog.
Oh, thanks.
Kind of annoying though.
Yeah, her name's
Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah, Lucy.
Or I prefer Simba.
I'm gonna break it to everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. I'm the guest. I'm the guest. And
yes.
I'm gonna. Can I ruin something for the?
Yeah, you can ruin it.
The Bad Role Models listeners. This is how close we are. Let me touch your face. This is how close we are.
We are very close.
When I was watching this, I was under the impression that everyone was very far away from each other.
No, we're right next to each other. I'm fixing this camera. But keep talking.
No, it's better. I'm happy to be. It's nice to be nice and But
You don't want to be close with me?
No, I do.
We're like right here.
I do.
It's you and me.
I do.
The world.
Yes.
But the table is very small.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable how close we are.
No, it's good. It's good.
I think it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you like it at that angle?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. You got a big jug of water here.
Yeah.
How much water do you drink a day?
I try to drink a lot of water a day. Usually I get one of these and then I try and I put ice in it and I fill it up throughout the day.
So you drink more than one of those a day?
I try to drink more than one of those a day. I don't know. I just feel better when I have a lot of water.
Yeah, our bodies are made out of 80% water, right? Or something
a whole
like
lot
that.
of water. Yeah. a whole lot of. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Dude, you know what the ice form of water is? Oh shit. Never mind. I said it. It's ice. But
yeah,
it makes me think of Hoffman.
Yeah.
How he just goes cold into water.
Wim Hof.
What is that all about? Why does he go in the cold?
I see. So you brought me on here to talk about Wim Hof.
I did. This is the only thing I want to hear about. Where's your notes? What the fuck?
Yeah, I forgot them. I have my book at home and I totally forgot it, but I totally memorized all of them. So.
Do you?
Yeah.
I hope so.
No, we can start with Wim Hof.
No. What? Yeah.
We're gonna start there.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna talk about it how I interpret it.
Okay.
Because I'm not a scientist and I don't really know, but this is what I interpreted from his work. So Wim Hof is basically this guy who wanted to learn more about the benefits of cold water, specifically cold showers and cold baths and how that can improve your cardiovascular system along with your mental state, your anxiety. And then he also developed a breathing method where you're basically taking 30 really deep breaths in a row relatively quickly. So you do it relatively quickly, and then you're doing a breath hold for an extended period of time between.
So you do it, right? Do you still do it every day?
I try to. Yeah, I try to do it every day. I think I take cold showers I don't they're not. So I do it as I warm my warm shower.
Yeah.
And then I finish with 30 seconds of cold or less than that depending on how I'm feeling that day.
Do you do a dance?
Yeah, I definitely run around. I'm under there for most of it, but there are times where I'm kind of my foot is in. You're
just the foot.
Yeah, just to keep no, because I think it's I think he's just a really interesting guy. I suggest anyone to go check him out. James and I have talked about him before, and I think it's just it can be beneficial for a lot of people. And I'm not sure, but they've done all these different tests on him where they've injected something a viral. Yeah.
What was up with that? They put a virus in him?
Yeah, and with his methods, he was able to fight them off.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Just with his breathing.
Yeah.
And his coldness.
Yeah.
I don't get how that works. So I guess is it more of will of his mind that he's beating this stuff?
That's the thing. There were actually, I think there were 18 people who also got the viral thing with him
load.
And they all did the same things that he was doing for a certain period of time, and all of them were able to fight off the
what?
Yeah.
Why don't they start teaching us how to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's and at first everyone really didn't take him seriously, and then people were just starting to listen a little more, and then they were doing all of these tests on him, and we're like, wait a minute, this is doing something. And then now he is what he is.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, he's just like, if you look at him, he's like an old man.
Yeah.
With like he looks like he's insane with his crazy beard.
He actually hiked Mount Kilimanjaro with a group of people in their shorts.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, how long did that take?
Like 2 days or something. And you're just going.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, and he was with like these groups of people who all had like previous problems.
Yeah.
And he was able to like bring them all to this all hike Mount Kilimanjaro, and none of them have ever done stuff like that.
I mean, hiking it by like on its own is a huge feat.
Yeah, I seriously thought about it. Like
to do it?
No, not I'll rephrase that. I was walking the dog, and I was going up this big hill.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe I could do it. And then when I got to the top of the hill, I was like, no.
How much training does that actually take? I feel it must take a lot of work.
It takes. I'm sure it takes a lot of work. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I'm not a mountain climber.
Yeah, I don't know.
People like spend their lives to do that. I don't get it. You get to the top, you look around. Okay.
Yeah.
Time to go back down.
Yeah, time to get back to life, you know.
Yeah, do you think it's because they like the journey of the hike, or do they just want to get to the peak? Or is it like a pride thing?
Wow, this could keep us talking for a while. Is it about the journey, or is it about
Yeah, I mean, it's very big.
Yeah.
Simile. Metaphor?
One of those.
Yeah. Did I say like or
like or as?
Like or as?
Yeah,
I think that's a simile.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's a good question. I think obviously like accomplishing something like that there's such a small number of people who've done it. So if you're able to be a part of that number, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm switching to the metaphor. I think I like this because it's given me thoughts, because there's different people that have different, I don't want to say goals, but ways of life. Like some people enjoy the journey of life, while others just like to do things.
Like accomplishment driven people, yeah.
But and then some people just do it because for the honor and like that extra clout.
Yeah.
But I feel like it has to be the journey, you know, because if you're just doing things for accomplishments, then you're not enjoying your time.
Right.
The most of your time.
You're also, I think you learn from like in the journey to things, you're going to have plenty of mistakes and you're going to have like plenty of things that just don't go your way. And those are when you're not going to learn anything from winning something. Yeah. You know, you only learn when you're losing stuff. So I think, like that goes along with the journey. It's how do you learn more from the journey than you do from, the destination in a lot of ways.
True.
But,
yeah. You trip on a rock, maybe watch your step.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe just, look where you're walking.
Yeah. And even for doing it for the accomplishment, for the clout, I think that's just a major pitfall, because I posted on the gram on the story today.
I probably saw it.
Yeah, it was something about like happiness. The goal isn't happiness. Fuck, I forgot what it was, but it was pretty much just saying like happiness is supposed to be all the time. That's not what you're going out to get. You should have that now. You know, that joy and pleasure of life. And when you're just, what is a hadronic treadmill? When it's just, it's like your little hamster on a wheel chasing the cheese, or I don't know how it works. And you just keep running after it until you get it. And then once you get it, you're like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
And you're always looking for the next thing. But that's not going to get anyone like happiness.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, and then I also think there are people who are just like raw competitors, and like they just like their accomplishment is like winning at like anything. And I think for them, it's like they're just like they're so hungry just to win, and for them that's like all they want to do,
Yeah.
So I think it depends on like the type of goal. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. No. What kind of drive do you have? I feel like you're a big time winner. Like you like to win.
I'm definitely. I don't think I am. I think I just like. I don't know. I think I've definitely had a lot of like. There have been definitely moments of mistake and like things where you're like things never. The best is when things don't go your way,
Yeah.
And like it takes so long for things to go your way. And I'm still just figuring all that out,
Fair. Yeah, you just grind though. But that makes me when things don't go your way, it's kind of not. Lucy is freaking insane. She's just throwing around that baboon like it's nothing. It makes me think if she would, if she were to get an actual like rabbit or something. Oh, she's got the what's it called? The zoomies. If she got an actual rabbit, would she like just tear it apart? Probably not.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
She's too sweet. What was I saying? This is why I was trying to put her upstairs, but she's a COVID dog, so she barks when you're not near her. She's just started doing that.
Oh, really?
This was the first time I've heard her do that. She's getting smarter. Yeah.
We were talking about, like
I need those On It pills.
On It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was taking them for a little bit. It just didn't. I didn't feel a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Joe Rogan lied to me.
Yeah. I think with those, you don't notice it until you notice it, and you're like, wait. Normally, I would be saying to myself, "What's the word for that?"
Yeah.
But this time I didn't say that. This time I said the word.
What if you just remembered it though?
Yeah.
What if it had nothing to do with the On It?
Yeah. That's a good point too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember. Do you take supplements and stuff?
I do. Yeah, I do. I take like the On It, like 2 On It ones, and then and then I take just like vitamins. Yeah.
What vitamins you taking?
Fish oil.
What is fish oil?
Fish oil is just like it's just a little capsule.
I know, but like why?
It's like it has a lot of like omega-3, so it's good for like your brain. Not for like brain, like optimizing your brain, just like brain health, like
okay,
and like your heart too.
What do you understand? Like, you're interested in physical health, right? What is that called?
Physical health. I think that's
it's not
health.
No, yeah, but like the science of it.
Yeah. I think yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. I think when it comes to like, I think everyone should be like supplementing. I just think it's like, I actually appreciate the discipline of it every morning. Like I like doing it every morning. Even if it's like, you're not going to feel like a difference when you take your supplements. Like you're just going to feel like, all right, I've made healthy decisions so far.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to break it all and go get an Oreo milkshade. Like, but
oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, I made one last night.
Did you?
Yeah,
How do you make an Oreo milkshake?
Well, I did vanilla ice cream and then some milk and then like a ton of Oreos.
Oh.
And
that sounds heavenly.
Yeah, it was so good. Anyway, yeah, and then like, especially like even like before COVID, I was just like I was interested in like trying to just understand supplements, and the main thing was like just listening to Joe Rogan. Like he loves all he talks about.
Just vitamins.
Yeah,
supplements.
And yeah, especially when he would have like doctors on who knew what they were talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I just listen to people who know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and
I forget what her name was, but she was basically discussing like the benefits of vitamin D, and people are learning more and more about vitamin D and how it's actually like a hormone, and it's really like it has so many preventative factors that you can like utilize, and I think especially with like your respiratory system and that kind of thing. So that one is like, if anyone should take any one of the supplements, it's vitamin D, like D3, and you just take 2 capsules in the morning and then you're good to go. Yeah,
the thing is, I feel it's hard to know what you need, because Rogan's always like, got to get your blood work done, get like a person to say, you need this, this, and this. For an average person, I'm not going to be able to go and get my blood work done have someone look at it and be like, these are the supplements you need.
Exactly.
So I don't even know. Like I take vitamin C and vitamin D3, and I did the organ pills. Yeah. Those things slapped.
Yeah,
they're
you were
so
talking
good.
About those, yeah.
But they're just so expensive.
Yeah.
I just stopped taking them.
Dr. Saladino, he was big on the organ pills.
It makes sense though.
Yeah, it's like really. Did
she just bump that camera?
I don't think so. It looks like it's still pointing at me.
All right, I trust it. Lucy, I'm not taking you out to go pee. Yeah, but I was watching this. Yeah. They got to make. So someone could make millions of dollars of just helping people take supplements.
Yeah.
Okay, these pill stores, how do they stay in business?
Yeah.
No one's buying that many pills.
Like GNC.
I don't know. There's just the pill stores.
Yeah.
They only sell pills. I'm like,
Yeah.
who's coming in here and just buying this stuff? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Those and mattresses.
You also buy one like once every like 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make
Like,
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get the mattresses either.
Mattresses?
You buy one
Yeah.
in your lifetime.
Yeah, but think about how many people are buying their first mattress.
I guess.
Where would people get their mattresses if there weren't mattress stores? They would just
Amazon?
Amazon. I heard someone recently talk about Amazon about how like you can't not have it. It's
You
like
need it.
it's too convenient.
Yeah, it's necessary.
It's too convenient. Like you can't
It is
not have
really-
it.
It is really
Yeah.
convenient. It's so great.
It's like unbelievable. I think about that
fantastic.
all the time now. How like people are like sitting at home and they're like, I need batteries. And they're like, they won't go to CVS and get batteries. They'll like go to Amazon and buy batteries.
And it'll be there the next day.
Yeah.
And maybe that day if they're close enough.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Because there are trucks everywhere. They have the Amazon trucks everywhere now.
Yeah. Whatever happened in the drone stuff?
The drone stuff. I think
Yeah,
we
did
talked about this one time.
Did we?
Yeah. I think we
Probably.
have. I think with drones, like, yeah, imagine if you were just drones flying all over town.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we would hit him down with the baseball bats. Yeah. We did talk about this.
Yeah.
But it's so, yeah, that's probably why they stopped it. Like, if I see a drone flying through the sky with a package, I mean, I probably wouldn't, but someone's going to be like, I'm going to hit it. It's like when the golf cart drives past the driving range.
Yeah.
Everyone just nails it
Yeah.
with balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing would get taken down, then your shit would just get stolen.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
bad.
I think Amazon now has the they bought Ring, so like they're able to track packages.
MBS
easily.
alumni, baby.
Yeah, they're able to just like see if a package arrives now. You know,
Oh.
that's a big part of it
Yeah.
because they can just have it pointed at the door and.
That's smart. Why do people steal? Like, I don't get just stealing. If you work as hard to do this stuff, just do something else.
Yeah.
Like productive.
Yeah.
Like, why steal?
Yeah, some of those videos of people just walking up like so quickly, just walking up to a
Yeah.
front door, grabbing it, leaving.
So scummy. It's like some of my friends take Chipotle. I'm
Really?
like, dude, just order it. Like, literally, just order it.
You have one near you.
Do I?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. It's on Marshall Street.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you coming to this place? You're stealing someone else's fucking Chipotle. You don't even know what it is, and they're just taking it. And I don't get it. They're just like, I like the thrill. Like, dude, you're a fucking psycho.
I don't know. Just go like skydiving or something.
Yeah.
Don't take everyone else.
Yeah. Would you go skydiving?
I would think about it.
Right?
Yeah,
That'd be a good time.
I would think about it. I think like, yeah, I would think about it.
My mom said she'd kill me if I ever went skydiving.
Oh, really?
If she ever found out I went skydiving.
No, that's the thing is like you can't tell anyone you're
Yeah.
doing it. You
And you just got to
do it.
go.
Yeah.
And then after, you'd be like, I went skydiving.
Yeah, because they can't get mad at you if you are fine.
Yeah. You're like, the parachute's good.
Yeah.
Did you? I don't know. It seems I'd be. Lucy, get down. Come on. Come on. Lucy, down. Come on. This fucking dog. She's so cute. Like, I can't get mad at her. And people must come here and think she's so untrained. And they're right.
I like this dog.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
She's just an attention whore. But yeah, I'd be shitting my pants the entire way to the parachute.
Yeah.
See, now if you stop petting her, you're screwed.
I'm just gonna keep.
Yeah, you
petting
got to
her.
keep petting
I'm just
her.
gonna keep petting. her.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'd be so nervous the entire time till the parachute went. Because if it doesn't go,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
You just-
well, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, if it doesn't go.
Dying with a guy on your back. That would be a really shitty way. You'd be like, yo, man, like, just crash.
I think someone made a joke about how you have helmet. They used to have you wear helmets.
Yeah.
Like
What's that gonna do?
Yeah. like yes, that this is my protection at this point if the shoe
Yeah.
doesn't go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's actually. I'd rather not have the helmet.
Yeah.
Just
No,
be
they
like,
don't
let
make
me-
you wear them anymore. I don't think.
Good.
Yeah.
Let me have a quick death.
You have those little goggles. The little goggles with the spikes on.
Yeah.
So your eyes don't like fill with the air.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, Lucy, what do you have to say? What do you think about climate change, Lucy? Israel versus Palestine. Thoughts?
Oh. Just hit her head on the corner.
Yeah, she has so much to say. She just doesn't know how to speak English. Imagine if we could talk to dogs.
Yeah, I think we're going to be able to soon.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think they have anything worth saying?
Here's what I've decided. I think I have trouble with a lot of the things I believe in because I just want them so badly to be true.
Yeah.
That I don't like think about it enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the obvious one,
Aliens.
aliens.
Oh, of course.
So I actually just watched last night. I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, the Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
movie. Was that good?
It was really interesting because Spielberg actually took a lot of other people's experiences with encounters and like put it all together. Like, so there's, you know how like there's always been like stories and whatever. So he like took all these people's stories and added little bits of it to.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
He's into aliens.
Yeah.
He was the one
I
who
have
told.
no idea, but he might be. Yeah.
No, he told the director of the phenomenon, James Fox, about the Zimbabwe, or was it Zimbabwe? So that place in Africa where it landed at the school. Did you watch the phenomenon?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my gosh,
Is
what
it
are
really
you
good?
doing?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I think I told you about the school when it landed, the ship, and the aliens came out and they communicated with the children telepathically, warning them of the environment and of technology.
I have not seen this.
Oh my gosh,
What
it's
is
ridiculous.
Is it on something?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. It's free. It's awesome.
That's what's good is like all of the like unacknowledged and Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind are all on Netflix.
Yeah.
They're free.
That's
I mean
great.
on
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amazon.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Oh, it's
What's
fantastic.
it called again?
Or the phenomenon. It's actually
Is it a doc?
Yeah, it's a doc, and it takes the most credible UFO sightings and stories, and he talks to government officials and then people at the nuclear sites that these aliens keep showing up at. Okay. I know we both have a very strong belief.
That's the thing is it's like not like I don't really consider it. Here's like what I know.
Yeah.
I know that there's some life form out there.
Lucy, if you hit this fucking camera, I'm going to slit your throat and eat you. All right.
I know that there's some sort of like out there that I know there has to be. I just don't think it's like the way we've interpreted it.
What do you think?
Well, I want it to be the way that it's been interpreted in movies.
Yeah.
Where like he comes out of the, and then you're like high five, and then,
Or like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, the Close Encounters, like their interpretation is just like these little.
Yeah. The classic, the Greys.
Yeah, just like the classic, how everyone thinks of them, you know. But I think it'd be. That's the thing is I don't think anyone really knows, like how, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's very interesting because there could be different species here. There could be the Greys, which I think are definitely here. And then because the amount of times that the sightings of them is ridiculous. But because there's different types of ships that people see, and there's different, like, because there's the triangle ones. Like, they have videos of them. There's the saucer one. There's the triangle one. There's the Tic Tac.
Well, have you seen, like, in the Spielberg movie, you know how there's all different sightings of basically 3 dots coming together?
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of that in the movie, which is cool.
Really?
Yeah. And then, like, the one where there's always this thing about the red dot. You know how, like, people, talked about the red dot following it or something?
No.
Remember in Close Encounter, I mean, the doc Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, there's this guy. And
Dr. Stephen Greer.
No, well, not Dr. A part of the group. He's a member of the group.
Okay.
And he says, like, a red dot brought him somewhere.
Yeah.
So, like, they have, like, a red dot in the...
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of random little things that they add in. But, yeah, the big one is it's, like, 3 dots that come together and then, like, leave and go to... So that makes me think they're, like, coming to Earth and then leaving at the same... And going to... I mean, they're coming from other areas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's very interesting because now there's the video from the Navy of the ships going into the ocean.
Yeah.
With the splash.
Yeah.
If I was an alien, fuck yeah, I'm hiding in the ocean. You think I'm going to be in the sky where everyone can see me?
The ocean is tricky because like the ocean is so big and so deep.
Yeah, they get to hide in there.
And like we haven't even been. Have we been to the deepest parts of the ocean?
No.
No. That's amazing to me.
Where would I go if I'm an alien?
Yeah, the deepest part of the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Lucy, you motherfucker! I love you.
I think that one moved the camera.
Damn it, Lucy. This dog. Ajita, Lucy. Ajita. She did. So handsome.
Is that better?
So much better.
Do you want to try something with me that you haven't done with the other guests?
I would love to. What do you want to do?
All right, ready? Thumbnail. So you look at this is gonna be the thumbnail.
This is going to be thumbnail?
Yeah.
What about this?
What about like silly like this? I like silly.
I like silly.
Yeah.
Silly was a good one.
Yeah.
I think I might use that.
Yeah.
That's actually good. I should start
check what time it is because you'll watch the whole thing anyway again, right?
Yeah, it's 25 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
good.
Dude, but these I really do think these aliens are here because of all the sightings. And there's this one in Kentucky. It's here, I'm going to look it up because I have my computer right here. I'm my own producer. I don't need.
Did you have someone else working a computer?
I did at a certain point.
Did you have someone else working a computer?
I didn't have someone working on a computer. Kentucky alien sighting. Yeah, this shit's crazy. The little green men phenomenon. Dude, look at these Kelly Hopkinsville's encounter.
Can you turn it or no?
Yeah, that's what they look like. That's weird. And this encounter, I really hope that didn't mess up the audio. But this encounter, what it was rural Kentucky, small town. Everyone keeps to themselves, have guns, you know. Like, they're not going to go to the cops for anything. They handle it themselves. And this light comes, and that motherfucker, long arm talon thing, comes to their door. They start shooting at it. Like, what the fuck? And it stays there for hours. And, like, the bullets drop right in front of it because it has, like, some protective shield. And it just stands there and watches. And they're like, what the hell? Their heart rates are, like, crazy high. They go to the cops after. Like, there's, like, a whole family there.
Yeah.
They go to the cops after. They explain it. They're like, oh, my God, I don't know what happened. The next night, the same thing happens. Like, what?
Wow.
It's so weird.
Right.
I'm explaining it so shittily.
No, I understand. Yeah, I think
But-
this actually. So this was a note that I made that I want to talk about. It's like related to this. So let's say that you were someone who lived in old Scotland or like some random village from
Okay.
a long time ago.
Is this present day? Or
No,
back
a
then?
long time ago.
Okay.
So this is what happened.
How long are we talking?
A long time.
20?
Oh, when I start explaining, you'll understand. A long time ago. So you're born there, and then you die there when you're 40 or whatever, because the life expectancy is a lot shorter.
slower.
So that village is all that you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you're born there, and that's all everyone knows there, because you're born. And as far as you knew, like there was nothing outside of that village, unless you had someone in your family who was like a traveler and went to all these other. You didn't know that there were. What's an example? Like a rhino. You didn't know that a rhino existed. And if you saw it, you would probably think it was something from this outer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So then, you know, I think now, you know, and people always talked about like, oh, how did people live without electricity? And, you know, the answer is they didn't know that it was going to exist. So they didn't think it was important. And people ask that question with us. I asked that question with us today. Like what is going to be the thing that we're not living with now that people are going to say, how do they live without that? And I think the answer is, how did they not have like an interplanetary government? How did they think they were all alone?
Yeah.
You know, it's the same point with that family in the village, because they thought they were all alone according to them. You know, so it's like we think we're all alone, but we're
not.
You know, so I think that's something I've thought about a lot. It's, you know, like how, because things just are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now you can go to you can get across the world in however many hours. You know,
They got those crazy jet planes
Yeah.
in 2023. I think they're going to release them.
Something
Or
like that.
2022. I think it's 2022.
Did you posted about that?
Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah.
sick. And they
Yeah.
go crazy fast.
Yeah.
But we're going to be able to travel this world at speeds we've never been able to travel before. And we still can't get along, which isn't great. we can't even. That's we got to figure that out first.
And
I really do think that.
The alien, like the aliens want us to get along according to what we've.
I mean, they haven't hurt anyone.
Yeah.
They could be using us like the Matrix type of shit, and just using us as energy sources, which would kind of suck.
Can I be totally honest with you? I haven't seen The Matrix.
How? You're a movie guy.
I know, but I've never seen it. You
should watch it. It's great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spoiled it.
No, it's
they're in the Matrix.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Like I know this scene where it's like falling like this. But like I don't know any of the other scenes. I watched a couple movies recently that everyone always says you need to watch, like Die Hard.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I never saw it, and then I watched it when I was at the Marriott in quarantine. Yeah, and then I watched Lethal Weapon.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, I watched it for like the first time, and then yeah, I have to watch The Matrix though. Yeah. I've also never seen Bourne Identity.
I haven't either.
Yeah, apparently those are pretty good.
Is that the Jason Bourne?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we do need. I was watching Rick and Morty. Did you watch that show?
I've seen a couple episodes. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, fully. But it's just interesting because they dive into the massive other planets. Like they have a intergalactic government federation or something. But it makes sense. Like you're not going to be able, a society or a planet's not going to get in with the other planets that are so advanced until they reach a certain point of not going to threaten everyone else. You know, we're not going to adopt this planet in that can't not kill each other. Because of like stupid shit. Like we're really stupid monkeys. That's really what we are. And I don't know how this Neuralink is going to affect that, because now we're just going to have all information, but information doesn't bring wisdom. Yeah. It just gives you information.
I think
it's not knowledge.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about that. Did you listen to that recent one on Rogan? You should.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, well he had that perspective. He was just saying like he was saying there's information and then there's knowledge, or like something along those lines. I don't really know. But yeah, like and also the thing with Neuralink is that like we wouldn't even need to speak. That's the idea, right? It's like you're just conveying intent to everything, right? Is it like that?
I mean, eventually that's what he says he's going to get there, but that could just he could just be saying that to make some headlines. But that would be the end goal, it would seem. Yeah. Because right now, I mean, I'm excited for it to like fix spinal injuries and brain injuries. They're doing some crazy stuff. Yeah. This guy I don't know if it was with Neuralink, but he's paralyzed and he was writing with his mind. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Holy fuck. What age are we going into? Dude, we could be in the Stone Age right now.
Some of these people are so smart.
They're geniuses.
Like, I'm like, what am I doing? You know, like I would just be watching, like what am I doing?
Everyone's got. This is my thing though. Everyone has their special, like something they're good at.
Yeah,
or something they
just
like.
Finding it, you know.
Yeah, not everyone's gonna be a super genius, because then no one would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink out of my big water now.
Take a nice gulp. Yeah, but that's why I was listening to someone. It's like you got to find what you're good at and what you like, and just become the master of it. Yeah.
Master things.
Yeah. I've been thinking I'm kind of the master of none.
Master of camera, microphone.
Camera, microphone.
So
even though they don't work half the time.
Hello, fans.
Fans. Who do you think listens to this?
Well, this is going out to them, you know?
Yeah, to the fans. It's actually more for us. I'm sorry, people that listen.
I got my sweatshirt.
It is a nice sweatshirt.
Everyone go get your sweatshirt.
Yeah. Limited supply stock.
It's very, very comfy. It's also on the thinner side, so you can wear it, you know, on a nice summer evening. And I'm sure the other stuff's great.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And I like what James is doing, you know.
Thanks, man. We're having fun with it.
Yeah, you're having fun, and that's I'm just completely blown away that this is how close we are.
Yeah, no, we're very. Give me your hand.
Look, he's literally. I swear. Ow.
Sorry.
Did the mic pick that up?
I hope so. It was a nice crack.
The table's like 2 feet, maybe 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
And
Pretty small size.
yeah, it's good. Your dog's.
I know, she's adorable.
Yeah. But no, I really like these. A few people that I know have been on here.
Cohen.
Yeah. Mark
hasn't been on here.
Tasso.
Oh, Tasso. Yeah. Dude, Tasso needs a podcast of his own.
Yeah, he could definitely do that.
He should.
Yeah.
If Tasso, if you're listening, do a podcast of your own.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Appalachia.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen, though.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I haven't talked to him.
Yeah, it's the last week in June, right?
Yeah, it's something like that.
That's always.
But I'm starting my tennis job.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit some tennis balls.
Hit some tennis balls. So are you
gonna
just going to do like lessons and stuff? Or
Yeah,
something
I'm
like
a camp counselor. I just feed balls to kids.
Yeah.
It's more babysitting than anything.
Yeah.
I'm a tennis star.
Yeah, you played tennis in high school, right?
Yeah, I wasn't very good. But pays the bills. Pays the bills.
Somebody's bills, not
Not
yeah.
mine. Not mine. Yeah, but dude, I'm telling you, these aliens.
Here's the thing. I don't want to make the entire podcast about aliens.
It's fine. Last thought.
Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like we talk about it.
We do it all the time.
A lot.
Thoughts. Last thought.
Okay, last thought.
Could be a drone.
Yeah.
That would make sense. But then I'm like, why do people see them?
Mm.
And everyone's like, well, you have, like Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, oh, you have your cell phones.
Yeah.
You have your cell phones. Well, you take pictures. You have such high quality photos. I'm like, dude, shut up. Like, if they can get here, you don't think they could fucking hide?
And then you just look and you say, why are you ruining this for me?
Yeah. Like, Neil, I like this.
I don't care. It doesn't have to be true, but I just want to think it's true.
It definitely is true.
Yeah.
They're letting us, the government is slowly leaking out information to get us ready for it. What else do you want to talk about? What else was in your notes? I'm curious.
I want to hear your input on this. Memories. I think that people have like a negative relationship with memories. Like, even if
How so?
So if it's like a good memory, then like you think about it and you're like, oh, I wish that I was experiencing that again.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think that like memories are so close to experiencing the thing if you just like really try and think, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think memories are such an important like gift that we have, because it's honestly just like another, and then of course you have like bad ones, and for some reason those come in, if those come in more or less than the good, I feel like it's just I want to hear your interpretation on like
Memories.
memories. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually just listening to something about this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this doctor, I forgot his name, but he's highly regarded in this field, and this is kind of what he does. It's about better thinking. Because it all starts with the whole idea of your mind, your thoughts are not you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get caught up in it, say I'm in traffic, or no. I'll use this example. I got pulled over. This is true. The other day, right?
Where were you?
I was driving from Buffalo. You see how I get angry,
Yeah.
and this is it.
Yeah.
It ties in. I was driving to Buffalo, or from Buffalo after the Federico podcast, to Syracuse to sleep for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was Niagara Falls, because I went to Niagara Falls, and then I went to Syracuse to go to sleep for the night because I didn't want to drive like 6 hours. And I'm 10 minutes away from Cuse, getting off the exit. This fucking cop pulls me over. Allegedly, on his account, I was going 85. Bullshit. He didn't have it on radar. So I don't think I was. But that's not the point. I got a ticket. Fuck. And I just screamed. I yelled so loud, I thought my window was closed. He literally turned around, came back to the car. He's like, you just try to honk at me? I'm like, no, I was just yelling at myself. He's like, drive safe. I'm like, phew, motherfucker. So I'm like, and like, I was pissed for literally that entire rest of the night and the next day's drive home. And when I told my mom, and when I told my dad and my brother, and when I'm telling you, you could see me getting frustrated.
Yeah.
So this is how important, like, this is how powerful memories are.
Yeah.
Because when you think about a negative thought like that, or you think you're shit or something like this and all this bullshit, you focus your energy on that. And when you have a memory, it actually, the emotions come with it. It's not just a memory. Like everything you felt in that moment rehashes. Like,
Right.
and they see it in brain scans. Like
Yeah.
you did a bunch of brain scans and see when they do this, I don't know. Science. It
Yeah.
comes with it. So that's when you're focusing your energy on a negative thing like that, it takes over everything. And I was just listening to the Duncan Trussell Joe Rogan episode. I love Duncan Trussell. And he made such a good point. Instead of like, well, this is kind of goes to something else. But so basically, the good memories, you feel good. And bad memories, you feel bad. So you can't just shove it under the rug and say, I'm just going to blow this off or forget about it. But you got to focus on like the present, because the present's the only time that really matters. Because when you're stuck up on that shit, like it's not great. And what the guy was saying in the podcast was that you have to observe your mind and see where it goes. Because if you're a type of person that like gets stuck in cycles and shit and like goes to bad memories and gets stuck up on that, you have to observe it and be aware and be like, hey, like gently knock yourself back to reality. Because then all the energy that you're focused on this bad things, he used a good example. It was like, first when someone's angry, it's like, oh, why is they angry? It's like, oh, it was a bad day. And then when they keep focusing that energy on that thought or whatever is pissing them off, then it's like, oh, it's a habit. And then it's who they are. So you have to like rewire. If you're like at a point where that's who you are, is just an angry person because of whatever happened in the past, like you got to move on.
Yeah.
Like you got to look it in the fucking face it. Duncan was saying it's like a battleground because it's not going to be pretty there. He's saying it was like Mordor. He's like, dude, it's Mordor. Like it's shit. You got to face it though, because if you keep running, like you can run but you can't hide. Like it's eventually going to come up. So I really do think like this whole mindfulness, like meditation type of thing, like look at it in the fucking eyes, see what's coming to you and deal with it. Because we're not getting chased by fucking saber-toothed tigers anymore. Like our fight or flight, like this stuff used to be good in our past. It would keep us alive. Now it's just a hindrance. Because say I'm scared to ask a girl out and like my fight or flight goes and I just freeze up. Like that's not helping me.
Yeah.
I have to face it because it's not life or death. That's what our body doesn't realize. So the whole point of the thing was like your mind, not your brain, your mind, when you observe your thoughts, that thing that's watching the thoughts, that's you. So that mind or whatever, your soul, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is separate from your body. Well, it's like a dualism thing. They work together. But you have to tell your body, like you have to fight it. Like you got to fight the habit, get that willpower. I mean, that was a long runaround type of thing. I don't know if that answered any of your questions that you're trying to ask.
No, it did. It's an interesting point. I think that people often let the bad ones run out of control, and it's like you need to also, because when you can appreciate the good one, like the good memories, I feel like that's also so awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're able to like control it, it's like you feel like you're there again, you know?
Yeah. It's a change of perspective.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. For a lot of people, the bad sticks out. And that's what you're going to put your energy on. Like you could get 1,000 compliments, but one person would give you a negative one. And that's what you're going to focus on.
Right.
And when you're putting your energy to that negativeness, that like you're going to be miserable.
Yeah.
Like you have to, excuse me.
No,
I just burped into the mic.
That's all right.
Had a lot of ribs.
Yeah.
A lot of ribs. But if you change your perspective and have the perspective of being grateful, then everything you're going to find, this was the craziest part to me that this doctor was talking about. He was like, when you change to being grateful for things and start experiencing true joy and love, like it creates a hormone, and then it creates another one that does a chain of reactions that gets to the heart, which opens your heart up more, like the vessels, so there's more blood going through it. So your heart literally warms when you're being grateful and feeling love.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That's unbelievable. Yeah. I think you said something interesting about like what we used to be engineered for.
Yeah.
which is like an interesting point. I think I actually have thought about that. Like the three like sports that stick out to me that encourage like that engineering were like UFC, track, and strongman.
Strongman.
Because like those are all three activities where like you're pushing the human body to like its limit, you know? And it's like I think that the reason why those three are like somewhat entertaining is just because it's like what we've been engineered to, you know, like people who were like rulers used to, when they would pick their head guard, it was who could pick up the biggest stone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah. And then like, and then people would challenge, like, I challenge you to a foot race.
Yeah.
It's like, who is the fastest, you know?
Yeah.
And then like UFC, it's like anything goes, like, which is just
that is the craziest
which is
sport.
Wild.
Yeah.
And like some of those guys are just like,
They're animals.
it's just like, it's just something you can't manufacture that.
No.
Like, it's just something you either have or you don't, you know?
Like Tyson.
Like, I don't think anyone can become a fighter.
You're born a fighter.
You know, like I think like, and like Conor McGregor, like it's just like, you can't make that, you know, you either have that or you don't.
Yeah. That's a big like nature versus nurture type of thing. Because our world, like people really like one or the other type of thing. Like it's either this or that. And it's like, okay, what about like maybe it's a mix? No. It's either nature or it's nurture. Like I remember that used to be a huge argument, and now everyone's like, well, let's mix of both. Like, that makes sense. So like I think these fighters, it has to be some in their gene to make them like that, and others got to be their environment. Because if you're a fighter like that, I'm gonna say you probably didn't have the best childhood. That could be such a fucking bad, poor, major, what's it called, stereotype. But like, to get to a point where you just want to fight someone, I don't know. I don't know. That's a crazy claim. Come at me, comments. Fuck. I don't read the comments, but whatever. I don't know what you think about that. Because I feel like I watch a lot of like boxing movies and stuff, and they're all like poor, and they just go to the gym, just like box. And that's their life. Like that's how they just travel up in the world, I guess.
I think I think that like the point you were making before about everyone having their thing, like I think with those fighters, it's like that's like they've just found that thing.
Yeah.
You know? And I think there are people who have that mentality everywhere. It's just it's shown differently.
True.
You know, like I'm sure like Bezos has that mentality.
Yeah.
But it's obviously not like he's just a competitive, like he's just everyone who's at the top of their, like, you know, I think every person who's at the top of what they do has something that's just like,
yeah, you need something driving you.
yeah. And you just need to there's just something, there's engineer in your DNA where you just, you know.
Yeah. Why? Some people really just have that drive and others just don't. Like, I don't get that. Because is that something you're just born with? Or is that something you learn? Like, you know, you're going to the gym every day, getting that grind on. But some people are just like, I can't. Like, is that I don't know what it is.
Well, maybe it's like they just have different, like that's the thing is it can show itself in different ways. You know what I mean?
So you think everyone has the drive?
I think people do. I just think they have to find like what particular field it's in, you know? Because like people like being driven doesn't mean that you're like, it doesn't mean this. It doesn't mean like you're going to, you know, the ring like every morning at 5. Like it doesn't have to be that, you know? It can be like I'm sleeping in and then I'm getting up and I'm writing so-and-so for 5 hours, you know, like it doesn't, it's like, it just shows itself in different ways. And like what like what you're doing with this, like this is obviously a lot of work, you know, you're watching, you know, you were going to watch this back. You're going to make sure it's
I'm not going to watch it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You never watch them back?
No.
Okay.
I just edit it.
Oh, you just
render it. Whatever. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and like, I think you were explaining me the schedule before of like how you plan them out, you know, and it's a lot. It's, you know,
it's a grind.
However many hours a day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But yeah, so like it definitely shows itself in different ways.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of beautiful. Everyone has their thing, but our schooling systems squeezes people to conform into workers, it doesn't let you explore what you're interested in. Because like Rogan always talks about, he just like used to doze off in class because he wasn't interested in what they were explaining. But you talk to him about like universe or dinosaurs or like some of that shit, like creative stuff, then he's locked in.
Right. He's one of those guys where he knows a little bit about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a good quality.
Yeah.
You know, because some people are like, they know so much about one thing, and then some people are have just general knowledge where they have a huge span of knowledge, you know.
But you need both. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
One's not better than the other.
Right.
Everything has its part.
Right.
And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. Like everything has its part.
Right.
Because you need people, you need specialists.
Right. Being a specialist is really important.
You need,
yeah.
But then you need someone who's a generalist that can take all this information and be like, oh, this connects here, this connects here, and this connects here.
So most of the time, the generalist is good when he's dealing with a lot of specialists.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna understand the big picture of you're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put it all together, and then it's gonna make, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need that. We
Yeah.
need someone to connect all the dots.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was. Oh, so I think you talked about this before. It's like doing what makes you happy, and I agree with that to a certain extent, because I think a lot of people say that and then they don't understand that like work is work sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be easy whatever you're doing.
No.
You know, but I think you have to gain, the word I like to use is like satisfaction. Like, are you satisfied with your work? You know, because it's like, have you built something that you're really proud of and that you're happy with, you know? And then, because it's going to be like, things are going to be work. You can love what you do, but you just have to first acknowledge that like this is going to be something I have to work at, you know?
Yeah. But there's this cool Asian philosopher. I think I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. It's like Tzolou is his name. Cao Lao. I don't know. But his thing is, there's a Venn diagram of, imagine 4 circles and they all intersect like a Venn diagram, and that middle part is where you want to be for your like finding your job or whatever. One circle is like happiness, like what makes you happy. The other one is what can make you money. And then one of the circles is what does the world need? And the last one is money. What makes you happy? What does the world need? Fuck. I think it's what do you enjoy? But the whole point is you need to find that center point, because if you're doing what you love, but it's not making any money, well, then you can't survive. But if you're doing something for the money and you're doing what the world needs, but you don't love it, like you're going to quit. Oh, and something you're good at is the fourth one.
Yeah.
So you need to find what you're good at, find what you love, find what makes money, and find what the world needs. And that should be what you do. Because I really do think everyone has that, but it's hard to find. And some people are like, oh, I don't have that. I'm like, well, have you tried things?
Right.
It's like, no. It's like, I don't know what I like. Like, well, you got to try to see what you don't.
Yeah.
Then you start narrowing it down. Like, I did the broadcast journalism. I'm like, I hate this. This sucks. I thought it's what I wanted to do. I'm like, well, I guess I am doing broadcast.
In a way, it's a little more free form though.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't like this. So I shifted. I'm like, okay, what do I like? I like talking. I'm like, okay, fuck, this is talking. But that, I really do think that middle part is so golden and everyone can find it. There's no reason to waste our lives. Like, it's just to get to the destination. Have you ever listened to Alan Watts?
No.
He's this great speaker and thinker. He's always on the after school things, but he's talking about letting go of chasing money, because it's like it's a cycle of just, okay, why am I making this money? So I can live in a good life. Why, like, going to this grueling job day after day to make money, and that money keeps me going, so I can keep going to this grueling job day after day until I retire. And then at the end of my life, I'm going to be sitting there like, I wasted my life making money to keep doing a job I didn't want to do, to make money so I could keep doing a job I didn't want to do. Like, that never made sense to me.
Well, that's an interesting balance, the thing you made before, because Like it's hard to find. It's so hard to find that.
Oh yeah.
And I think like people, I feel like it's so hard to find that.
It is.
And especially the part that it's like there are things that you want to do, but like you're not good enough to do.
Yeah.
You know, like the are you good at it part?
That's the most important part. Because if you're not good at it,
because there are times where you're
far.
like you may be good at something, but you're like I really don't like it.
Yeah.
What I'm good at, you know.
Yeah. There's this.
And then, but yeah, with this, I think have you thought about trying to get ads?
Eventually, I'm not there yet. I need to build it up a
Yeah.
lot more.
Have you ever? Yeah. You should do like local ads.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But I need to build up. Like right now, I'm really just trying to have a good time with it. Eventually, maybe I'll try to make a career out of it. We'll see where the dice rolls and what opportunities open themselves for me. Or what opportunity. There's this great song. It's called "The Luckier or Harder I Work, the Luckier You Get." But it's true. Like you make your own opportunities.
Yeah.
Like if you're busting your ass, something's bound to happen. And when it does, and you're on your toes,
Yeah.
you could pounce. But if you're flat-footed, you're fucked. The window of opportunity is going to close.
Yeah.
Quite literally. And it might not come again.
Yeah. Just got to go for it.
You have to.
Yeah.
You can't look back. But it's scary because fear holds a lot of people back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I really like what you're doing. I think
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I think it's like a free form podcast is something that like it's just about finding ways to like I don't know what I'm saying.
It's okay.
Yeah.
To get words out.
Yeah. It's just like fine. Yeah, and I think it's definitely good for a lot of people because I think now people always look to play something like leisurely, you know.
Yeah.
And I think this is a good option. I'm gonna plug it right now.
Thanks,
this
man.
is a good option.
You've been rubbing my ween all night.
This is a good option. Okay.
First, it's the sweatshirts.
Yeah. Well,
then it's
this is
typing this.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite article of clothing.
I'm gonna have to have you come on every week.
This is my. If you need to get one because they're selling out quick.
They are. They're really not.
There's one left of everything.
Yes.
And you need to get it now.
Yeah, dude. I spent like my money on those. Like, they're dope. It's actually really cool when I see people wear them.
Yeah.
But it's also really weird.
Do you think it like you should if you could make shorts and socks? Should I and a hat and I get the hat? Should I just wear them all everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing we're gonna do. We're never gonna release the same thing twice.
That's cool.
So next, I think we're gonna do maybe sweats.
Would you ever do a segment?
What do you mean?
Like, make a segment during the show. Like, pick something like every that you do every show.
Probably not. But I'll do. You want to do a segment?
Yeah. Do you want to do one now?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what to think of though. I should have thought about this before.
Yeah, you brought it up. I thought you had one.
No, I didn't have one. I can think of one now.
What kind of segment? Like what kind of
like top 5 things and everything.
All right. Yeah, let's do a segment. I've never done one of these before.
Yeah.
You would think I'd be good on the fly, but I'm not.
On the bug. You think I'd be good on the bug? Get it? It's a fly.
Yeah.
It's a bug.
That's such a cheesy joke. I like that though. What about top 5 worst situations?
They're supposed to be like kind of fun.
Fair.
Top 5 best situations.
Nah. Tops. Shit. What about?
Let's see. Do you want to talk about a? Wow, this is dead air.
Yeah.
This is the best part. These are the best parts, though, right? That sounded really good.
Right. It was actually really true. All right. Top 5 farts.
All right.
Number 1.
No, you should start 5.
Oh, 5?
Yeah. No, start.
No, let's do a snake draft.
Okay.
So I pick my top one.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going best? Or like favorites? I'm gonna go favorites. Number 1, wet.
I don't want to play this game. I quit. I quit the game.
Dude, you're asking for. I like how we're just talking about like bettering yourself, thinking well, meditating, then top 5 farts.
Well, now we're getting to
Wet
the lighter.
farts.
We're getting to the lighter segments here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't do segments. Like I know part of my take does that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think they have like one.
They do Mount Rushmores.
Yeah.
Funny. And then like everyone took took that from them.
This is interesting how like when you get to this point, you can't hear it.
Yeah, no, because it only
And then
comes
you get
from the
back to this
tip.
point, and then you can't hear it. Just like I'll show the audience really quick.
That's gonna sound pretty good if someone's listening with headphones. You bastard. Lucy's like looking at you like you're freaking insane. Hey, dog.
I really like this basement.
Thanks, man. My mom did it.
Yeah.
She's a very, what's it called? Interior designer.
Very good.
Thanks. I'll let her know. She loves
good.
you so much.
Yeah, she's great. Mrs. Cunningham. Great.
Yeah. But how are you still working on cinematography stuff?
I'm doing like a film minor.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna like work on Adobe and stuff next year, which would be cool.
Like Premiere?
Yep. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm still like not really sure on my major yet, but figuring it out. Yeah.
Fair. Day by day.
Day by day. So are you just home this whole summer?
Yep. And I'm gonna try to travel when I can.
Nice. Like go visit people and do it.
Yeah, do a podcast.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. Hopefully I don't get any more tickets. That kind of put a damper in things.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Angry thoughts.
Don't tell me. Yeah, I was gonna ask you. You're gonna see, but it's a secret.
What? Who am I gonna see?
Yeah, you can't tell people who you're gonna see. In
Oh,
advance.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
We have, I have, Ryan Seacrest coming on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, next week.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
That's
if
really
I have
cool.
time, I'll let him on.
Yeah.
I might not because he's like he's fine.
Yeah.
He's not that great. I like how that's who I think of.
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan,
Seacrest.
he's the one who comes
he
to mind.
was American Idol.
Oh, he's great. I think that's
Yeah.
actually how I got into. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That was the first. I remember I was sitting down watching on my TV floor, and I'm like, I was watching American Idol. I'm like, Ryan Seacrest like has the life.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome.
Just when he talks to the talent, right?
Yeah,
That's what he would do.
that he would literally just stand there and talk with the family and
Yeah.
just make really bad jokes and be like,
yeah.
yeah,
That's what I would
how
do.
you guys doing?
Yeah.
You guys ready for a big night? Nervous for Simon?
Yeah. Nervous.
Nervous
Yeah.
for Simon? Yeah, no, that would be good.
Yeah. Nothing like I love bad jokes, you know.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully we don't see any tonight,
Yeah. Hopefully.
or maybe we do.
Maybe we do.
Maybe we do.
Maybe we do. What is this?
Into the AM. It's a company. I want them to sponsor me, but they never will. Yeah, but you're all right. So for your stand up, like, what got you into that?
Well, I'm not really into it yet.
But like, what gained your interest?
Well, like to be honest, like I think that's a good question. I mean, I've always just like loved watching it.
Yeah.
Which was the start, and like I just always just had like just this strange interest in it, and I think it's like a cool test of someone, and it's obviously like really really challenging.
Yeah.
And I think it's obviously it's so hard. And there are a few things I didn't really understand when I was younger. I used to think when guys would get up and do their act that was like the first time there and it was all on the fly and they were like performing it. And I'm like, how do people do that? You know?
Yeah.
But then I've learned that it's like people are going to these clubs and doing their 30 minutes 60 times in a month. Like they're going all the time and working on it and and I just appreciate that it's like you're just you're landing on one thing and you're just trying to chip away and make it better and better and better.
Yeah.
But like why are you interested? I mean, I haven't even done anything
I
before.
haven't done shit either.
I just sort of had this like weird interest in it, but
And they just like keep rewording too.
yeah.
Because from the touch or from the way you say it to how loud you say it or to the words you use, you could just use one word. And if you changed like hit to crashed or some like little changes like that, it could drastically fix the entire thing.
And I think as you do it more, you have a better understanding of like
Yeah.
how words are hitting, you know, like,
That's what I loved about my speeches when I gave speeches.
yeah,
I loved.
you were always good at that.
Because they were so much fun. Like I would write them
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is going to hit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then when I would say it, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like if people would laugh, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like it's such a rush. Like I love that.
Yeah.
I love writing. And then I'd go back, I'd read it again. I'm like, oh, this doesn't really work here. Like I got to rephrase it or rehash it. Because I like to write. Like I was talking to Federico about this. he thinks he meditates or prays consciously, like unconsciously. So he lets his mind wander to wherever. So say he starts praying, and his mind goes to like chickens. Like, oh, I pray for all the chickens, oh, Chick-fil-A, pray for the people that work at Chick-fil-A, and then it just like keeps going with that and doing that kind of thing. But you could do that with writing too.
Right.
And that's kind of how I write. Like, I don't know where I'm going with it. I just keep doing it.
The free writing, yeah.
And then exactly, and then eventually like all circles back, and you're like, "Fuck yes!"
Yeah.
Like, this is my masterpiece. But it's not even yours.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It comes from wherever.
Yeah, I think, free writing. I always really enjoyed free writing, and then I always all my teachers, when I would like submit writing, would always say like, "You have the right ideas. It's just structurally is the it's like." So like that, I just always enjoyed just sort of like letting it go and just like writing, you know. And at the end, I always had trouble like trying to structure it into the perfect, But,
the perfect mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna be perfect the first time. You just gotta keep playing with it.
But I do really like writing. That's what I learned this last year is like I enjoy writing. Like, and I think, and that's just I don't even know if it's like one of my strengths. I just like doing it, But writing is such a I think creating something is really important,
It
you know.
is.
And I think it's something that like people forget a lot of the time is like it's, you're here and you have this like ability to pull from like life experience and just try and make something like and create it. And it can be anything that you're creating,
Yeah.
Like you can be making pottery or you can be making like,
Pottery.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this. Look around. Everything you see, everything. Oh, your headphones are going to die soon. Whatever.
So I don't need them if.
No. They're fine.
Okay.
But everything around us came from someone's mind.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it wasn't there. It was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Camera, desk,
It's mic. Yeah.
sweatshirt was once in someone's mind. It was just an idea. And then we used our meat vessels to create them.
Yeah.
That is mind-blowing to me.
I think art is like really cool. Like
What about it?
Like when I was like my freshman year, I was taking this like survey of art class, and it was like an art history course, and I just thought it was like so fascinating to just like see really really old artwork and just like look at it and be like this is what this person was thinking, and they use their hands to create it, which is really like, and you're just getting a sense of like the time and that kind of thing based off of someone's creation. It's pretty wild.
No, it is.
Yeah.
What else did you learn in that class? That seems very interesting.
It was literally just like from, I forget when this started. I think it was from like the 1600 to like now. And you just look at like all of the most influential artists up until now.
Do you see any themes?
Yeah, you see certain, like certain themes, like during the Renaissance period, like all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that was a really, really cool course. And those are the courses I like, are the ones that just like make you think of something outside of the room,
Right. It's nice. Some people don't like to think like that, though.
Yeah.
Like, I have my perspective. I'm not going to change it.
Some people are like, it's like they're so stuck on like, I want to, and there's nothing wrong with this, but it's like, I want to plug this formula in this way 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think everyone thinks differently. Some people like don't really care for creating something,
Yeah.
And I think that's fine. Like you're welcome to, do whatever. I think everyone's mind works differently, and that person who plugs in the formula 1,000 times, like we all need them.
Yeah.
Like we need the person who's like really smart. Like, we need everyone who's specialized in every sort of thing.
Yeah. It's so crazy how our world actually has such a variety of different people.
Yeah.
Where everyone is good at something else.
Yeah.
Like, what if we were all just good at the same thing?
Yeah.
Like, we would not survive. Survive.
Well, I think about how like people used to be able to survive like everything they got themselves, like their food and their
hunter gatherers.
Yeah. And I think now if people like didn't have access to,
we'd all die.
Yeah, like which is pretty wild. Like now we have people who are specializing in all of those different things so that we can get it like in a simple way so we can specialize in our things, you know?
Yeah.
It's like everyone is just sort of like, there's like this back and forth, and that person is benefiting from us getting it, you know?
Yeah, we're all connected.
Yeah.
That's why I'm worried about if electricity goes out.
Yeah.
We're all dead.
Yeah.
Like, we're all dead.
Yeah, only the people who like know, who've been ready for
can fiend off the ground.
Yeah.
And can hunt. We'd actually be really screwed.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about because we're just primates that have evolved to this point, and we kind of just took over everything. You know, like we knocks out forests, we put our houses, put highways, like we're claiming this world as ours pretty much,
which is pretty incredible. I think it's like it's wild. It's like, yeah, no, I understand what you're saying,
but I don't know if it's right.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just
but we did it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep growing. There's so many people, and there's gonna exponentially keep growing more and more and more and more. So it's like, what is the point where there's too many?
Yeah. And we're just taking all this,
because there's a set amount of resources on Earth.
Yeah.
We're gonna if you look it up, it's 2040. We're gonna run out of drinking water.
That's amazing. 2040.
Yeah.
Wow. I never heard that before.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up just to make sure.
Yeah.
When are we running out of drinking water? Yeah, but imagine that. There will be no water by 2040 if we keep doing what we're doing today. Unless water use is drastically reduced, severe water shortage will affect the entire planet by 2040. So that's fun.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Hopefully have water.
Yeah. So are you just going to start like grabbing as much water as you can?
Yeah. I mean, it's not... Yeah, I don't know. That's actually going to be a terrible time.
Yeah. Yeah, when people like are just going to try and go for resources.
Yeah. That will literally send us back to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
If this happens. But I think we're going to go... hopefully we'll colonize Mars. And we'll have... I think we should have a limit on how many people can be in Earth. You know?
Well, what did Elon Musk say his goal was? He said, "I believe that humans can be an interplanetary sustainable group." He said something like that.
Yeah,
He was like, "That's my goal, is for us to be an interplanetary sustainable something."
We could get wiped out by an asteroid.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be able to stop it.
Yeah.
So if we have...
That's why you shouldn't worry about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's true.
Because it's all the stuff is out of your control. You know, it's I mean, like the asteroid one. That one is.
Yeah. So everything is out of your control.
It's like that could happen at any point. So you just sort of have to, look forward. You just
take the opportunities you have, and that's what I find interesting. Also, when bad things happen, it forces you to become more creative.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Say I'm going to I'm taking a hike and a tree falls in front of me. Ah, shit. There's a tree in front of me. It's blocking the path. How am I going to get around it? And then you find a way. Maybe you'll hop over, I don't know, do some parkour, and then you'll see like a waterfall. Like it brings you somewhere else. It may be a fork in your plan, but in the overarching plan, like we don't understand what it is. So we got to take, it goes back to the perspective. If you have a perspective like, oh, this tree fell in front of me, I'm so unlucky, my life sucks, everything bad always happens to me. Well, shit. You could look at it in a different perspective, say, hey, maybe there's another way. Like, maybe this is good. I don't know. It's just such a little shift, and it's hard to do, but it could bring so much more joy into your life. Yeah, but maybe we'll have interplanetary travel soon.
Yeah.
They just put semen and eggs on the moon. You see that?
I didn't see that, no.
Oh, yeah, semen and eggs. So I don't know what they're trying to do with that, but maybe if we die. Yeah. But I'm not sure what will happen with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think just trying to like trust that it's going to work out. That's always what I try,
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah.
Hope gives us a chance.
Yep. And you have to try and help in that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I'm breathing really heavily in this. I keep
It's okay.
Yeah. I feel like
It's okay.
so when you do that, I feel like you're breathing in my ear. Like that's what it feels like. I feel like it goes.
Do you like it when I whisper?
I feel like
in
it
your
goes like
ear?
this.
Do you like it when I whisper in your ear?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, I don't like it.
Maybe I should just do some ASMR for the rest.
I really like looking at the camera.
Some people are gonna. Oh my gosh! In math class, I used to go in Eichler's ear and just go. He'd be like, "James, stop!" I'm like,
I've noticed that people don't look at the camera.
because we're having a conversation.
I know, but I like these like breaks because I feel like I'm also talking to Bad Role Models viewers.
No, you're just talking to me.
I'm talking to myself actually because
These cameras are just here to
because
watch.
I'm a Bad Role Models listener. So I'm.
No, you're a bad role model.
Is that? Oh, you should make specific sweatshirts for people who've been guests.
That'd be cool. They're just
And
expensive.
everyone would buy one though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or I'd buy one.
Yeah. Because everyone's a bad role model. My mom hates the name so much.
Really? Well, I have to tell you, when your grandma came on,
Yeah.
and I was with someone, and they were like, "What's the show called?" And I was like, "It's called Bad Role Models."
With James Cunningham.
Yeah. And then they said, "So is his grandma a bad role model?" And I said, "No."
No, she is.
Okay,
That's my point.
I see.
Because no one is perfect.
Yeah.
No one is going to get everything right. If you follow anyone to the ends of the earth, you are making a mistake. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like no.
Oh,
one,
I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Before I was just being. Yeah. I get it.
Everyone's a bad role model.
Yeah.
Because when you follow, you jumping up. You're like a lemming. Like you shouldn't listen to anyone like they're God, because they're not.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
the logo too. You should use the other logo too.
Yeah.
The one with the three of you.
Yeah, that
Um,
one's so sick.
Yeah.
It's just
Who made that?
My friend Matt Fabrizio.
Nice.
He's so talented.
It's very cool because
He made that one too,
Yeah, this one's cool.
but like the actual one, like we had to like because you can
the
only
purpley
print,
one.
yeah, you can only print a few colors, so you couldn't have it
Mm.
blend like that. So I don't know if the other one will work.
And then
but-
this is the font you go with on the back.
I made the back.
Nice, that's cool.
You
Yeah,
like it?
I do like it.
You sure?
Yeah,
Tell me you like it. I need you to
I
confirm
like it.
this for
I
me.
really like it.
Because if you don't, I'm gonna feel very insecure.
No, I
about
really
myself.
like. Can I give a little suggestion?
Yeah,
If you did the back with the three of you logo,
Yeah.
it would be so cool.
that's what my uncle said too.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't imagine having my
Wait,
face on a
yeah.
sweatshirt. That's just so weird.
I didn't think about it that way.
It's like I would never wear it. I
Yeah.
don't think I could.
Do you wear these around?
I feel awkward wearing it, to be honest.
Do you feel like it's too like self promotiony?
Yeah.
I mean, let me promote it.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like very weird wearing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
when I was like, if I was to go to someone's house, I'm like, oh, I'll wear it, like, cause I like it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to wear it.
Yeah, I like it.
But I'm like, this is kind of weird, because I don't want people to come up to me like, oh, I like your show. I'm like, just don't talk to me about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a weird like that.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you just like sign their forehead.
Yeah.
You're like,
dude.
You're like, get on your merry way.
Yeah. Give me a foot rub, please. No, I don't know, but it's just strange to me. You like that guy though?
I really do.
I like it because you keep trucking through anything.
Is this for like people to play with when they're talking to you?
No, but like it's more of a symbolism thing
Mm.
because
Oh, the train just keeps going.
yeah, you just got to keep going
Just gotta keep going
into the AM,
into the morning.
into the morning. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's what the shirt is. But like I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You just got to keep
Oh,
grinding.
that's what that shirt. has.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I see.
You get it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my stickers. People should start bringing me stickers so I could put on my desk.
I can do that. Yeah. I wish I brought some.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Blake Kernan brought me this one.
Cool.
David Perdue.
And then Mark brought you this one.
Yeah. I always keep that with me.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's the
The St. Michael one. Yeah.
St. Michael prayer.
The Archangel.
What do you think about that stuff?
About what?
Like angels?
Like specifically?
Yeah, or just like
Yeah.
religion?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've James and we've done a lot of religious experiences.
We do.
And I think
religious experiences.
I think I think I've gained a lot from it. I'm sure you have too.
Mhm.
And I think it's always just I feel like it helps keep me grounded. And I feel like it's a lot harder to go through life when you're floating and you're not really attached to something, you know?
Yeah.
And it's definitely helped me, like before we've talked a lot about, like forgiving yourself and trusting the future, which is so hard to do, because it's so easy to dwell on it and like, and just try and think that you have control over things, you do over certain things. I mean, this all depends if the free will discussion, whatever, but like, it's like you do have control over like, different decisions, or let's just say for now that you do, like things are still going to happen to, with whatever decisions happen with decisions after that. So you just sort of have to like trust that it's going to work out, and I think that my, like faith, like our faith has like helped me to have that trust that it works out.
Yeah.
And like, it's also important to have people help you with that. Like Mark, for example, or, and I think those trips were definitely like beneficial.
When we went to Kentucky, those are awesome.
Yeah.
But I think it's very crucial to look at everything's going to work out, but you have to put the work in for it. It's not just going to be like, I'm going to sit on my ass and my diabetes is going to just go away.
Well, I think it's with like, I think more in regards of like fear of things. You know what I mean? That's like what I always think about, where it's like you're like fear of decision, like fear of things,
Fear holds us back so much.
So you limit your fear if you trust that it's going to work out. You know what I mean? If you're like, I don't have to be afraid if it's going to,
People really have to just try things. And that's what I really try to preach at Morristown Bear when we were there. Just like try something new. Mm-hmm. Because you don't know where it's going to lead. You take a class, you find out you're interested in it. Owen's calling me. Should I put him on? Yo, you're on the podcast. What's good?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I'm putting you on speaker. You're in the mic.
Oh, I'm already on? I was just calling to see what you were doing tonight.
Dude, come to the comedy club with us.
I want to come to that comedy club.
All right,
what
come.
time is it?
It's at 9. Come to my house.
All right, I'm at the lake house. I'm going to drive back soon.
Yeah, drive over.
All right, sorry for interrupting.
It's okay. Do you want to say anything? Any thoughts? What should we talk about?
Talk about... God, put me on the spot like this.
We were just talking about God. We were just talking about God.
Yeah, we were. Okay.
God?
Bye, Harry.
Is it Harry?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, hey, have a good conversation about God. I'll see you guys at the comedy club.
Thanks, man.
Okay,
see you, man. Wait, come to my house. Bye.
That's so funny. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about God. Yeah, no, but just you got to trust.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Dude, but when you try, like, I took that journalism class my sophomore year just because I'm like, oh, this could be fun. And then it turned into, oh, I'm going to Syracuse now. And, oh, I'm doing this podcast now. Like, you never know. There's just such a cool quote. It's like, you don't know your story. Your life doesn't make sense unless you read it backwards. Like, if you look at it backwards.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what one thing means in the long term of your life or even the universe. Because something you do could affect your kid's life, And it's really strange to think of it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I think, it's, this is just life, Things snowball too.
They do.
And like you were just saying, things just like sort of, well, they didn't snowball. They more like led to other things.
Yeah. But dude, this is if you open a door, it leads to another door. If you close it, you shut off all your opportunities. Say someone asked me to go go out with them. Not like date, but you know what I mean. Like go out with them. And if you say no, all the possibilities that come from that are gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. You could become a better friend with them. You could see someone else. You could have a good time golfing. It just leads to way more possibilities. But if you say no, you shut the door immediately.
Yeah.
And all those possibilities are gone.
Yeah.
But by just saying yes and opening yourself up, you allow yourself to a whole new range of possibilities that you were not going to get if you just said no.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the yes man. You got to be a yes man. Obviously, don't always say yes. But do you ever watch the Yes Man, the movie?
I've never seen it.
What the fuck? All right. It's a great movie, but
I'll watch it.
The whole point is he says yes. What's his name? Jim Carrey says yes to everything. And he meets a girl. They fall in love. He's having a more he's having a happier life because he's saying yes to things. Obviously, it's too extreme because then it gets him in trouble. But if you just start saying yes to things, you have a better life.
Yeah.
You open so many more doors. But
Yeah, it's definitely something that people need to consider.
yeah,
know?
just say yes.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, yes. It's easy. It's easy to say, but it's harder to do. It's easy to say something, but it's harder to just do. Yeah, action is hard.
Yeah.
Talk's cheap.
Yep.
Talk's cheap. Until you actually do something, you ain't shit.
No.
You know, you could trick yourself into thinking you're a pianist. They should have came up with a better name for that. You could trick yourself into thinking you're a pianist, but until you get on that stage and perform in front of everyone, you ain't shit. You gotta act.
There's a keyboard over there.
There is, and I'm not a pianist.
Do you play that ever?
Yeah, I'm not very good.
It's hard. I'm not good either.
I don't know how to read music though.
Yeah, that's hard. I took a music class my freshman year.
Did you?
Yeah. I still don't really know how to read music. I tried though.
I used to know. I used to play trumpet.
See, I said yes. You know, I was like, yeah, let's take it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Trying new things is amazing. It's very humbling too,
Yeah.
because it reminds you, hey, buddy, you're not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're not shit.
Yeah.
You're not good at this.
Yep.
You started from the bottom floor on it,
Yeah.
but it's really like when you learn something, or at least for me, like I love it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
I'm getting this, and then I'm like, all right, next thing.
Like, yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
And then there are the people who just master that, you know?
yeah, but if that's what you're into,
Yeah.
if you're so in love with something and so engrossed, do it.
Yeah.
Like have fun with it.
For sure. I think, yeah, mastering things, like that's such a crazy concept to me that, you know, people are spending you're spending 40 years doing something and
Yeah.
you're just like, it's just, you love it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's also important to surround yourself with people who are like that.
You need to.
Because those type of people, like they have qualities that aren't everywhere, you know? And like I think it's important to surround yourself with nonstop people.
You need to, because it is really true. I used to think like, oh, your people that surround you doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like as long as you're driven, you're fine.
Yeah.
But it's not true.
Yeah.
Like you need when you surround yourself with people that just like to do nothing, fuck around, drink, do drugs, like it's very easy to slip into that. Because if everyone's doing it, I might as well. And it's the same way, the opposite way. If you surround yourself with people that are go-getters, they go to the gym, they eat healthy, well, you're going to start doing that too. Because we're very tribal. We like to do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah. And
So, yeah.
and like for those people who, you know, like are driven in that way, like they get satisfaction from, you know, swaying someone else to catching on to that,
Yeah.
you know? And yeah, no, the people that you surround yourself with, it just plays such a huge role in what you, and like in your mindset and everything, you know, like
Yeah.
if you have people who say no to stuff all the time, you know,
Yeah.
like,
They're just mean.
yeah,
It's like you're making fun of someone. It's very easy to be like, joke around with that too. It's like, no, you gotta stick true to yourself. And when you surround yourself with people like that, it really makes everyone better. It's just such a better environment.
yeah. And like wherever you go in your career, like you're going to be on a team,
Yeah.
you know, team, maybe 3 people, you know, it may be you, the producer and the whatever, or it may be a floor of, you know, everyone in an office building or whatever.
Yeah.
Like everywhere you go, there's going to be some team, and you need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with, you know, with people who like, you know, want to be there and are driven and are willing to commit to the end goal. And yeah, and it's hard to find those people, you know?
It is. There's not too many.
Yeah.
But what do you think you should do if you don't want to be, you're stuck in a crowd that you don't really see yourself liking? Like, how do you even get out of that? Because it would be like, fuck, I don't want to lose my friends. Like, what do you do in that situation, do you think?
I mean, I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
To be totally honest with you. I don't know the answer. I don't like,
It's hard.
yeah.
It puts you in a tricky situation because it's like, am I really going to dump all my friends?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure either. I think you have to at least slowly drift away.
Right.
Because if you notice what your friends are doing and you don't like it, it's gonna be hard to stop being friend. Like you're not gonna stop being friends with him. You just need to surround yourself with different people. Like by trying new things. Like say you like, I don't know, crocheting. Shit, that's such a weird thing. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you go to a crochet club. You're like, fuck it. I'm not gonna hang out and do drugs and do with my friends. I'm gonna go to my crochet and go to this club.
In your new circle.
And
Yeah.
you get a new circle.
Yeah.
You have to branch out. It's probably scary because the fear, unknown, and anxiety comes from the fear of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary, but if you notice, hey, this is my body trying to protect me because I'm so used, that's how we're wired, to protect us, to protect our bodies. You say, okay, this is just my body. Mm-hmm. This is my body's reaction. There's no immediate fear of death here. Nothing bad's going to happen. Fucking, if you can recognize that, it's much easier to do something your body's scared of. Mm. And I think it really opens up a lot of doors. But for some people, they just need a little push. You know, a lot. It's sad. A lot of people don't have like a good support system like around them. And it sucks.
And it can also just be like, it can be one person who helps out with you.
Yeah.
You know, and I think like finding that person is so essential. You know, and you can find that person by finding a new circle. You know, and like like we've had, you know, great influential people around us before, and it's like, you know, and that can be like a teacher, that can be a, you know, like Mark, or like, you know, it can be like, I think it's really important to spend time with people who are a little older than you. Yeah. Because like they've seen more, you know. Yeah. And like they have, you know, the right people have like, you know, wisdom, and they know like, you know,
more experiences. Yeah.
And they have a better understanding of what things can lead you in the right direction, what things haven't led them in the right direction, you know. Yeah. And those are the most important people, the ones who have gotten off track, you know, because they and have gotten back on track, you know, because they have just so much more experience than like we understand. So yeah, they're important.
You can learn a lot from others, because when you see someone, I think it's powerful to go through things on your own, like, oh shit, this doesn't work, right, or that doesn't work, or I messed up here. But to see someone else mess up, like, that's powerful. Yeah. When you see someone, you're like, oh geez, I don't want to end up like that. Like, or on the other side, like, I want to be like them. Like, what did they do to get to where they are? Or what did they do to get where they are? You know, it's important. And I think everyone, that's the thing. Like, wisdom is very important, because when you've gone through something and you see someone else going through it, like for an older person and a younger person, you're like, you're going down a trap. Like, that's a trap. Yeah. Like, watch out. Yeah. You can listen, or you can't, or you don't, but you're probably going to fall down in any ways. Yeah. Or if you could avoid it by listening and learning. But then it's like, who do I listen to? Yeah. Because some people just spew shit to spew shit.
Yeah. That's one of the hardest parts. Like, people are like false, you know, like they act like they know the answers. You know?
No,
like,
that's the thing. No one knows the fucking answers.
That always frustrates me when people think they like know the answer. Like, yeah. It's like you don't. Like,
you don't.
You know? People have answers that can help, you know, like their answers that have helped them, you know. Yeah. But, you know, everyone's different. Everything applies differently for everyone.
It's very true. Yeah. Like, my diet could be good for me, but this is the crazy thing. Like, I could eat the same shit you eat, and you could be ripped, and I could not be. Just from, like, our bodies are different, you know? Yeah. That's probably a bad example, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, our bodies need different things to function. Yeah. And it's the same way with our minds. Our minds work in different ways. Like, some people are creative, some people are visual, audio, hands-on learners. Right. Everyone works in different ways.
What's the word for when like you're good at, like, with your hands, like seeing, like putting something together with your hands? That's how you learn. No, I mean, like, that's like a type of learning style. I'm
not sure.
I forget.
Yeah. No, but everyone learns differently.
Yeah.
And everyone's mind works differently. Like, running, some people are like, oh, running's so stress relieving for me. Or golf, the anxiety whips off. But for me, I'm like, fuck golf. You think I could stand there and hit a ball and watch you go into the woods? Is that relaxing to sit in the sun?
Yeah.
No, but for someone else, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But people don't get that.
Yeah.
It's
Like for Wim, it was the cold,
For Wim,
you know? And like I think the camera moved again.
did it?
Yeah.
How?
No, I don't know. It just looks like it's shifted.
You're right.
Yeah, for Wim, he talks about how when he was like 15 years old. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I could hear.
Like when he was 15 years old, he discovered the cold, and
He
said,
discovered the
yeah,
cold.
and he said
What,
that
he went outside?
it's a little different. He felt like this emptiness in him, and he immersed himself in the cold water, and he said he felt at home. It's like one of the I think it's any like for him that's the same as the guy who goes golfing to relieve that, you know.
Yeah. Everyone's got different things.
Yeah.
It's difficult to find though.
Yeah.
Dude, this is completely different.
Go for it.
But I was watching this after school thing, and they were talking about how there might have been an advanced society in Antarctica like over 20,000 years ago.
What do you mean by that?
Just a society that wasn't hunter-gatherers that could build. But it was actually from I don't trust the source. It's kind of cap. It's like Gaia documentaries. I'm like, they always got some weird shit that they're talking about. So I don't know if I really buy it. But these pyramids, dude. I was talking to Federico about this. I'm like,
I didn't get to finish. I didn't finish his.
no, this got caught off on it.
Oh.
But it was like, I'm calling bullshit. They didn't build those pyramids when they said they did.
So what do you think happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm calling bullshit that they did that with fucking, what's it called? The levers and pulleys. Are you kidding me? No.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
they just found on the Sphinx, one scientist is arguing that it was built 2,000 years before they think it was built because of the erosion on it. Because there's
the top looks like fresher or something.
No, because the bottom there's water. He claims it's water erosion instead of sand erosion. So it's this water shows that it had to be built thousands of years before they think it was built.
Interesting.
So it's and that's another thing. Why are these sphinxes and pyramids all across the world? They're finding them at the bottom of the ocean. Do you see those?
I didn't see those.
Oh
You wanna
my!
look it up.
Yeah, dude, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
It's actually wild. Sphinx, bottom of the ocean. Yeah, it's Seaside Kingdom. Wait, what? Yeah, wait. Ancient sunken sphinx found in Bahamas, underwater for 2,500 years. That's crazy.
Is there a picture of it? Yeah.
Yeah, the scuba diver with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's kind of small. Which
Yeah,
is
this
funny.
one is small, but there's
Yeah.
bigger ones. I'm pretty sure there's ones in other places.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but there's pyramids underwater too.
Yeah. That's wild.
Why? It's there. This is. Oh my gosh! All right, man. So there's this place, Techno China. It's the first civilization that they think is advanced.
Okay.
I think I butchered saying it, but in their part of the world, so they carved some big, nice, some big stone, and it wasn't they didn't carve into it. They carved around it, if that makes sense. So these images,
Oh, I've seen these before.
whatever they carved,
Yeah.
it was out, extruding out.
Right. I've seen those before. Yeah.
So that's advanced as shit right there.
Yeah.
But also they had pictures, engravings. I don't even know what to call them because they're out.
Right. It's I don't know what to call it either.
But they had animals that weren't in their location. So the question is, how did they know that these animals that aren't specific, they should not have ever seen them? Like they're on different continents. Like they wouldn't have, like why are they carved?
Right.
Like what is going on here?
Interesting.
And no one knows.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We don't know so much. We really don't. We think we do.
And like, yeah, we're in like a weird like era, you know? Because I feel like it used to be like no one knew anything. Because again, we go back to like the old Scotland thing where you were like you just had no idea of like what was going on within a 30-mile radius.
Yeah.
Which is like, and then things are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we already know so much more now that so like in, I don't know how many years it's going to take, you know, like in 100 years, you know, where like those people are going to look back and be like, how did they not?
Oh, they definitely will.
You know,
we're idiots.
Yeah. So I think
shit.
so what I'm trying to do is just like embrace that, like, this is like, we just don't understand. There's still so much we don't understand.
Yeah. There's,
you know,
so wasn't on the Neil deGrasse Tyson one. Some physicist told like his students in college at like Harvard or something, like, don't go into physics. There's nothing left to discover. And that was like in the 1920s.
Yeah.
they're still discovering all this shit because they thought they knew everything. And that's the problem. When you think you know everything, first off, if you think you know everything, you're a fucking idiot. Like, straight up, you are an absolute idiot.
Well, I think about this, how there would be some, you know, there was like, who discovered whatever. Yeah,
Copernicus?
No, there was just like some person, you know, a long time ago who's like,
oh, gravity, Newton?
yeah, you're just like looking at it and just like letting it fall.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't get it. And then you just think about it a little more, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's why. So like, what is something so like what is just like a basic quality or something like that like we're not thinking about, that we literally just need to sit there and like
true.
this and just
Yeah,
think
dude,
about
they
it.
didn't know what gravity was.
Yeah, and then are we just gonna be like, wait, I don't get it, and then we're gonna be like, oh,
Probably.
you know,
Because things like that you aren't able to see until when you're walking up a flight of stairs. You're not going to be able to see what's up there until you get to a certain point,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you need certain advancements to see the next advancement.
right?
So there's something that's probably so obvious to someone in 100 years, but we need to take the little steps to get there so we could see that. And we're going to look back and be like, how did no one see this?
Right.
It's like we weren't at that point.
I think that like, yeah, there are some arguments. I think I don't remember what it was on, but these guys were just like talking to each other, and they were saying like the basic concept of science is like a pyramid where there's the strong base, and then you want to build upon that base, try and like discover more things.
Build a house upon that ass. That's
So,
an
like-
ass state.
So like, what if you, and then this other guy was arguing like, what if you just change the base? You know, he's like, what, like for a basic theory that for the most part is recognized is generally accepted, and then people are building upon that theory to try and discover more things. And this guy's arguing like, but what if the base is just not, you know,
It's wrong.
yeah. And that's the thing, is that's something I really appreciate about this, is these are all like, they're all theories, you know, and something I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson saying, which I like, whenever he says something's right, he may not do it all the time, but I heard him say it before. He says it's objectively right. He says things are objectively right. He doesn't say, which is like, I respect, because he's saying
Could be wrong.
objectively a bunch of us have, like, a bunch of people in the scientific community have said this is right,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because everything is objective, you know.
No, it is. You never know.
Yeah.
Because that is really. Oh, did it die?
No, I just almost pulled it out by
Oh,
accident.
it's okay. I
Yeah.
do that at least once an episode.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, but we don't know. We think we know, but we really don't. That's why I really like philosophy, because everything is meant to be questioned. Nothing is taken for the truth. Like, you argue. It's not like argue. You ask. It is arguing, but
Well, it's like,
you argue points. Because if it's not strong, I forgot what philosopher was saying it, like, to make a good philosophy point, it has to be able to withstand scrutiny. Because if it can, then it makes sense.
Right.
If it can't, well, then it's not right, and then you throw it away.
right.
I really respect that, because that makes sense. But what do you think about the mind and body. Like mind, because this is like a philosophy thing, like mind-body dualism. And it's like, what is us? Like, what makes us us? Federico said it beautifully. What separates us from animals and humans? Because this is a question I was asking all the time. Because I didn't know. I'm like, nothing. We're just animals.
Yeah.
But he said it. I think it got snipped, so I want to bring it back up. But we can experience transcendent moments. So we can listen to music and enjoy it. We could read poetry and get something from it. We could have this conversation and be lifted to this place. When you're playing an instrument, like when you're in your Cuddy zone, like that's a transcendent moment. Yeah, like, Cuddy zone.
Well, like people like the flow. People
the
play
flow
yeah.
state. Yeah, I like calling it the Cuddy zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
the one I'm familiar with is like the flow graph.
What's the flow graph?
You know what you should do? You should get a whiteboard.
That'd be cool.
And you have it right there, and then you can pass it to each other, and then I
actually like that. I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. But so basically it's this graph where I think it's challenging. So like the y-axis is challenging, and then the x-axis is enjoyment. So then there's this line, and if something is more challenging than it is, you enjoy doing it, then you're cutting out. So this line represents the flow state.
Mm-hmm.
So when something's too challenging and you're not enjoying it enough, you're just going to quit.
Yeah.
And when you're enjoying something that's not challenging enough, you're just going to be bored because you're just not thinking enough.
Yeah.
So when you're along that line, that's like the perfect flow. It's called the flow state.
Yeah.
Because you're challenged enough with something that interests you,
That makes sense.
So I think a lot about that, like when you're just doing something and time fly, like this, for example, like I don't know how long I've been going, but it feels like it's,
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
Yeah. And it's, like when you have that state where it's just your time doesn't feel relevant and it's just the perfect balance.
Yeah, you can get that anywhere too. Like people get to play music, running.
Yeah.
Like whatever you're good at or like you enjoy. Like that, Federico talks about it so beautifully, like mins and maxes. Like when the min goes down, the max goes up. Like they're in sync. I wish I really want to get a whiteboard.
Yeah, that's cool because I'm just thinking about all the times that we've written here.
Yeah, with my sweat and grease fingers.
And you're like 4 circles.
4 circles. Mins and maxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he thinks that's what separates us from animals. We can experience these moments, and it really makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because no other creature
that we know
plant,
of,
fair,
because we just don't understand them.
True.
That's something that's like a little thing I would add,
Yeah.
Like I think people are all talking about, dogs now have the ability to like smell
COVID.
Yeah. Or like smell like, other whatever.
Farts.
I think communication is just the barrier.
Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, that's what helped us get so far.
Yeah.
We were able to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Spread ideas.
Yep.
We're kind of one organism. We could not survive by ourselves, which I find very fascinating.
That's what's interesting about, like we're going to go back to aliens for a minute.
I love it.
Okay.
Go there.
We're going to go there. Quick break. We're going to go there. In Spielberg movie, like everyone always talks about the idea of like consciousness, and like how that would possibly relate to like outer. And like he uses that idea where there's like all these different people who are seeing the same image. And it's just this like big mountain looking thing. It's sort of like a big plateau type looking thing, tall, and they all just keep seeing it. Like there's like 20 people in this area of, I think it's Wyoming, and they're all drawing it down. Or they're, in the case of the lead, he's like making a sculpture of it because he can't stop thinking about it. And that's where they all meet to see to have that encounter. And like what you were just saying about like the idea of consciousness and everyone, being their own sort of, this is sort of like what Dr. Stephen Greer, like his whole method is based around that. But I understand that like I think we're generally all connected in this flowing,
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
We are all the same.
Yeah.
Everything from the trees to this table, to
Yeah.
the dog, to the water. We're all made of the same stuff.
Yeah.
We're all connected. And to escape from our ego which we think is us. A lot. That's the number one biggest thing. Everyone thinks that they're their thoughts, which they're not.
Yeah.
We're really not. There's this cool. I forgot who said it, but this philosopher said we think we are a drop of water. Oh fuck! What was it? We think we're a drop of water. Damn it! I don't know. But it was like we think we're a drop of water going into an ocean when in reality we are the ocean. Something like that. Like we're everything. We're just okay. We think we're a drop. Fuck. I'm fucking it up. But it's pretty much saying we think we're one thing. Like we think we're a drop. Fuck. I wish I remembered it. I'm looking it up.
All right, look it up.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, now you're doing both. You're doing both today.
Drop of water in the ocean. Quote. Yeah, no, this quote is so awesome. I don't want to. By Rumi. Rumi? Rumi. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop.
Oh, I see.
So I'll read it one more time.
Yeah, read
you
it
are
again.
not a drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in a drop.
A shark can smell a drop of blood in an Olympic swimming pool.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you kind of get that?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It was the first thing I thought.
No, it's fair, but it makes to me it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
We are the universe experiencing life in this meat vessel, right?
Yeah.
But we see it as we think we're our own thing. But think about it. Where do your thoughts come from? Like what is this? Who am I? It's literally we are the universe experiencing itself, which is ridiculous because the universe can't feel. It can't have pleasures.
Yeah.
We can. We are here. We have been formed. And once we die, our bodies will decay and go back into it. It's an ecosystem. Everything works with each other in balance and in synchrony and harmony.
I think I'm gonna stop right here really quick.
Okay.
I've been talking with like people about this, how there are like how there used to be like there was a label where it's like a philosopher, you know? Like people don't talk about there aren't philosophers. That's not true. But I'm just saying like generally people think there aren't philosophers anymore.
Who says that?
No, I just mean like in the traditional sense of like people have these like books on.
There's sure some philosophers.
Okay,
out
never
there.
mind. Never mind. So I was just gonna make the point that James is.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, man.
Because like you're thinking about stuff that
I'm a philosophy
people
minor.
don't. Yes,
I might make it a major.
Yeah, you what is your
I'm
TV?
TV, radio, and film, and a philosophy minor.
Yeah. So I just want to make the point that I think you're willing to ask the questions that
we
are.
have to.
Yeah.
Dude, I really do think everyone should be asking. Like everyone should be taught philosophy courses when they're young. You need to be asking questions.
Yeah.
That's the only way you could break anything.
Yeah.
Like really.
Questions are really, really important.
They are. Question authority all the time.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does this do? The rubber. I mean the bungee.
The bungee.
Do you know what that does? Because I've been wondering.
I don't know.
What if I take it off?
Don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's probably something important.
It looks. Maybe it's for the sound to bounce the sound in.
Yeah, let's do it. It's to bounce the sound.
Yeah.
It's to bounce the sound.
That looks like it's what. Yeah.
Yeah, but when people stop asking questions, that's when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
When you just follow blindlessly, literally look at Germany in the 40s. Like when you're just saying, I'm following this, like, dude, the fact people said like I was just taking orders, like, dude, come on, think, be your own person. But that's good. Governments don't want that. They don't want people to be their own person. They don't want people to ask questions. And that's why a lot of people get killed. And that's why these journalists are in prison all across the country. Or not the country and the world. Like the Russian guy, Naval, do you know him? Navik in Russia. He's Putin's biggest rival or opposer. That's okay.
I don't know his name.
It starts with an N. I can't pronounce it ever. But he is speaking out against Putin and not following the crowd. And he got poisoned on a plane. Wonder who that could have
Wow.
been. And now he's in prison, and he did a hunger strike. But people like that, like, you need. I really think you need to die for the truth. Like, if it comes to it.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to. Yeah. Questions are such an important part of like who we are, and yeah, I think yeah, those questions are so like everyone needs to ask them. You know.
yeah, we need to. Because if you don't, you're just a sheep.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be your own person. You need to be able to think for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because people think they think, but they don't.
Yeah. I don't think enough. That's what I'm learning.
Yeah, thinking, but like, you don't always have to think about these crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You just have to be able to know what you believe in
Mm-hmm.
and what you actually think.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could go your entire life without thinking.
Yeah.
It's so easy. A lot of people do it.
Yeah.
But until you sit down and be like, okay, what do I actually think? And sit and say, okay, and work through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard because you're not taught how to think.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of guess that's what school is about, but it's kind of school right now. It's saying, this is what it is. This is what you're going to do, and don't question it. That's why I hate school. When you figure out a new way to do a math problem, and teacher's like, no, do it this way. It's like, fuck you. I found a better way to do it.
I always that's why I'm like personally I've never like been a strong math student is just because like I know that there's not one right answer to things.
Mm-hmm.
And like that always was like a barrier with me where it was like, wait, but like my answer, I like my my answer.
My answer's good.
And they're like, no, I hate your answer. And it's like, no, but I made it and I like it. Like, why can't I like it. I like my answer, you know? And and that's the thing with math. It's like no one cares if you like your answer, you know? It's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If like in a writing class, you're like, I like my answer. They're like, I like it too. You know?
No.
Yeah.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
No, I do.
Like,
Yeah. Math is hard.
yeah, it's hard. I'm just saying that because I'm not good at it. But no, math is I appreciate math.
We need it.
We need math is so important.
It is.
I'm just like,
It's the language of the gods.
yes, math, and it's what do they say? It's like the universal.
Yeah, it's the universal language.
Yeah, math is. Yeah, and like I know it's not the right way to approach things to just be like I'm not good at it, so I'm not good. Like I don't want to do it. Like
Yeah,
you know.
a lot of people do. I do that too.
Yeah, but I have to.
It's like golf. That's why I get pinned. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not good, so fuck it. And it's not me. It's it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the wind.
Yeah, it's not me.
It's the wind.
It's very easy to look at everyone but yourself for problems.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to just be like, the wind, it's the grass, it's the club. I swear it's the club. If I had a better club, I would have been hitting this way better.
Yeah, the 4-iron's mine.
Oh, I had a long night last night. I swear I'm usually good.
Yeah.
When people say I'm usually good, I'm like, fuck you. No, you're not. You're not usually good.
Yeah.
You're just embarrassed because you're talking yourself up, and now you're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm usually good. I'm
Yeah.
usually
It's just like an off day. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Dude, do you have notes? I kind of want to. Do you want to do some of your stand up?
Not particularly.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
I was just
I'm
wondering.
still working on it. And
Fine. I didn't want to hear it, anyways.
no, it's okay. I really didn't want to do it either. It's just yeah. No, I'm not ready.
That's fair.
No.
Dude, what do you think? Eventually, like, have people come on just like, if they're a musician, then they like play the piano.
Yeah. What's your talent? Like, make it like a talent thing.
Yeah, and
What's
then
your
at
talent?
the end, it's like the Johnny Carson show,
Yeah.
and then they go and do their thing, and then they talk.
Yeah. My note is whiteboard. I want whiteboard.
I'm definitely getting a whiteboard.
Or if you did like 2 mini whiteboards and then they could just like, this is what I'm flow chart, and then you're like 4 circle chart, and then you know like
Yeah,
show it
no,
to
I
them.
actually think that's a really good idea. I'm definitely gonna get that.
Yeah, because you also I see you do this all. You always.
I always do this, yeah, because I
Yeah.
always draw. Because I like to
Yeah.
visualize. I'm a visual learner.
Yeah, you've always like whenever we talk about anything, you're always
I'm
just
drawing.
Like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you draw, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I like that idea. Any other suggestions? I'm here for improvement.
Let me think. I should have brought my notes. I think I covered everything though.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
I think I really appreciate the show. Again, these are really, really cool, and you should get one. Okay?
I'm paying him to do this
You listening
or watching.
or watching, Where does this? This is on.
This is on
this
YouTube,
is
Spotify,
YouTube,
Pandora,
Spotify, podcast.
iTunes.
It's on Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora, iTunes, iHeart, Speaker, TuneIn,
Whatever,
other ones.
whatever venue.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone.
And you can look at the website.
Yeah, we got it. And I actually write my works on there too. So like when I write a paper for my philosophy classes, or
I've looked.
I put them on. Like I got things on climate change, the soul, morality, fucking, I don't know, altruism. I think I have a paper on Hitler, Mussolini, and Stalin in there somewhere. Got a bunch of cool stuff. But
a lot of really, really cool stuff.
yeah, do you want to do a segment to end?
Sure.
Did you think of one?
I thought you would think of one. I have a segment.
Yeah.
What is your favorite article of clothing?
Ooh.
You go first.
Top 10?
Yeah.
All right.
Top 5.
No.
All right, top 10.
We got to get creative.
Top 10.
All right. Number 1, snake draft. What are we going to do?
You just want to go back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
1, sweatshirts.
Sweatshirts. Okay, I'll go.
Do I give an explanation why?
Yes.
Sweatshirts, because they're so freaking cozy and you can wear them anywhere.
That's good. I'm going to have the same answer, but I'm going to be a little more...
You can't answer the same. It's a snake draft.
Okay,
it's
fine.
Off the table.
Fine. I'll be more specific. Okay? My favorite article of clothing is my Bad Role Model sweatshirt.
Gosh.
Double XL
White.
with this logo, but the back, if the back had 3 of James's faces, I'd be a happy camper.
I'll look into that.
That's not okay. My favorite article of clothing, I really like oversized t-shirts. Like a nice comfy material t-shirt, like this sort of, like just like a cotton.
That's nice.
Like yeah, just like a big t-shirt. I just like wearing them.
I like it.
Now you go.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants. What kind? Like joggers or
No,
just
it's
sweatpants?
I like nice cotton sweatpants. Let my boys hang loose. Feel free. Nice and cozy. Keeps me warm.
Socks. Really, really comfy
that was
socks.
good. Socks, good one.
I only really wear one kind of sock though. I just wear like
What
the
kind of
Nike socks, and I wear like mid socks. I'm trying to wear more ankle socks.
So are you which socks are you taking? Are you taking all socks here?
I'm taking mid Nike socks.
Okay.
That's what I'm taking.
Bet.
Yeah.
I'm taking Peds.
What?
Ped socks.
Are they comfy?
Ankle socks.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Underrated. Very underrated. I might be taking this too high in the draft, but the ankles are breathable. You don't get that sock tan, and they look good when you wear nice shoes.
When you wear nice shoes.
You got a khaki pants. You get those Peds on.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
My next one is gonna be these shoes.
Yeah, what are those? Those are nice.
I love these shoes. They're called Allbirds. They're great. They're comfy. They're very breathable, and I just like the look. I think they're nice shoes.
They are nice shoes. I like this. They're classy.
And really great pair of shoes.
All right, I'm going off yours again. White shoes.
Just like
any white shoe. If you're wearing any other color shoe than white and you're a guy, you're making a mistake.
Well, James also has a pair of shoes that I'm a big
the Reebok ones.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, you can go grab them. But like really, if you have any other color than white shoe, like white shoe goes with anything. Yeah, these are nice, right?
Hold on.
Yeah, we're doing like a little ad sale here. They don't pay us, they should.
So these are very, very cool shoes. These are classic Reeboks, and they have like their nice blue here. These are really, really, really great shoes.
They're great. I'm really
very,
enjoying
very
them.
cool
Comfy.
shoes. They have laces and everything, which is like you don't see that usually. And they also have a tongue and a sole, and they look like shoes. So they're really, really great shoes.
They're awesome.
I suggest these shoes to anyone who's looking for shoes.
What's your next shoe? What's your next choice? Was that your choice? That shoe?
No, that was your choice.
Oh, the white. I'm saying white.
Yes.
shoes. But do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Like what else do you like?
I really these are sort of like a I have to put
Yeah.
These are sort of like a creamy color.
Yeah.
But yeah, they work. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. I think
Any other color, it just doesn't go, and it just looks childish. Unless you're wearing like nice dress shoes, and then you don't have to wear white shoes.
these and then My next one, sunglasses. Can we pick? Like.
You could have all
All
sunglasses.
right, I'm gonna.
I'll
no,
give
so
you all sunglasses.
I'm not gonna do sunglasses.
Okay.
This is my Whoop. I'm gonna
What's a
pick
Whoop?
the Whoop.
Whoop.
This is my Whoop.
Whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop. Whoop.
It's like a fitness tracker kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You wear it when you sleep?
I wear it all the time, and I'm really like, these are all like popular products that
Yeah.
we're like pushing.
Yeah.
We've already discussed Reebok and
Yeah.
yeah, this is great. This is great. It's great.
Love the Whoop.
I love it.
All right.
It's completely changed my life. It's just completely changed, everything about the way I do anything, So
My next one, boxers.
good.
Love boxers. Love letting the boys feel free. Very breathable. They chafe sometimes. That's why this one's a little low. Sometimes when it's hot out, they go up my butt, and it's very uncomfortable, and I have to unwedgie myself and do the weird shuffle side, bring them down, move butt cheek other side. But boxers overall, love them. Pee hole so I could pee. It's great. You.
I'm thinking.
I think I did boxers. What else I do? I did boxers. How many? What are we on? 6?
Yeah.
All right.
I have no idea. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Dude, I got a bunch over here.
Yeah, I know you're loaded, but I just I'm just thinking. Give me a minute. Hats. Was one of yours a hat?
No.
Oh.
Wait, what? One of my choices?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
What kind of hats? Top hat? Baseball hat?
I like baseball
Weird
hats.
Scottish hat?
Actually, like those warm winter hats.
Ooh, yes.
Those like when it's cold out.
Yeah.
It gets cold up
Yeah.
north, and
It does get cold up north.
when you have those and your head's nice and warm, and it's I like those, especially when you're inside and it's cold out.
Yeah.
And you just oh man, I love those. So yeah, you go next.
All right. Hot take, thongs. Nice. Obvious reasons. I don't like wearing thongs, but for some people they could
Stickers. When you put like when you were little and you
stickers.
yeah, like when you put a sticker,
Yeah.
you're like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yes.
There should be stickers,
Yeah, maybe eventually.
and people would walk around with them on their faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm running out.
I thought you said you had like so many. You're like, I have so many.
I just wanted to say thongs.
Okay.
I thought that would be a good one.
Yep.
Do you not like that one?
No, it's all right. I just want to hear another one.
Fine, bastard. I'm gonna go with. What kind of articles of clothing do I like? I like onesies.
Onesies.
I
Very
love
good.
onesies.
Onesies is sponsored by Onesie.
All of them.
All of them. Not a company.
Twosies.
Onesies.
Threesies.
When
Because it's a onesie.
when it's hard to pick out your clothes.
Wear a onesie.
Onesies.
I got a monkey. I have a cow. Spider-Man.
We're gonna go this way. Sneakers. When socks aren't enough.
Ooh. What's your next one?
Socks. When sneakers aren't enough. My next one is. I'm gonna finish. Can I finish it off?
Yeah.
This is the 10th.
No.
Okay. What is that? What are we at? 8?
Fine. This can be the 10th.
No. Let's go to. Okay. Well, I'm just running out.
Yeah.
Um.
This is where you got to get creative. I should have saved thongs for this one. I really thought I was going to
Did
get
I say
more reaction out of
sunglasses?
you. What?
Did I say sunglasses?
You did say sunglasses. Should have had a list. I should have had you write out a list
Yeah.
before. Maybe I'll start doing this
What?
at the end.
Favorite 10 articles of clothing or 10
Top
top 10
10
stuff?
something.
Yeah.
And then I'll have someone write it down. Then we'll
Yeah.
go through it.
That's a good way to do it.
That's kind of good.
I think, yeah. Mittens.
Mittens. Okay.
When it's really cold out.
Mittens.
Yeah.
And you don't want to wear gloves.
Yeah, you want you just want like the mittens.
Just
yeah.
to make your hands useless.
Yes, so you can't do anything.
So you
I
get
had
mittens.
these mittens
Yeah.
one time that were like this. So
What?
So these 3 fingers were connected as a mitten, and then so you could do stuff with these hands.
Interesting.
But it was warmer
Yeah,
because mittens are warmer than gloves.
they are.
Because your
Keeps them together.
Yeah. So like those were really cool.
That is really interesting.
It
I
looked
like
like I had
that.
3 fingers.
Yeah.
It was like it was crazy.
That's some alien stuff.
Yeah.
All right. My next one, my number 8, nothing. There's nothing better than just birthday suit. Let it all hang. You're telling me if I was home alone all the time, you think I'd be wearing clothes? Come on. It's the state of nature. Dude, I was watching what's it called? The Darkest Hour with Winston Churchill, Mark's favorite movie.
Mark Tasso's favorite movie?
Yeah, he loves it. And it was just the funniest thing. Churchill was like his like writer was like outside the bathroom while he was taking a shower or bath or something, like typing while he was speaking. And then he was like, I'm coming out in a state of nature. It's just no clothes, just this old fat man. I'm like, this is hilarious. I love that statement.
Yeah. That's a good one.
It is.
My next one is... What is my next one?
Is this number 9?
Yeah, it's number 9. All right. We're approaching the end.
Yeah.
Next one.
He's got to be a good last 2.
Can it be like... It can be
It could be
a
anything.
guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some people walk around with guitars.
The case or just the guitar?
Guitar.
Okay.
You like have a sling across your back. That's like more of a style.
So if we're going with that kind of style, then I'm saying briefcase.
Briefcase, that's good.
Briefcase.
Yeah, that's
There's
good.
nothing more professional than a briefcase.
Yeah.
Like if you have a briefcase and have nothing in it, I'm going to think your IQ is way above what it probably actually is. Briefcase.
I'm going to go with a different one. Reading glasses.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like, or blue light glasses.
Yeah.
You know, just like glasses.
Blue light
Just like a
glasses.
cool, you know. I almost brought them. I almost wore them,
Yeah.
you know, but then I just decided not to.
Yeah.
All right. So now this is your 10th.
This is my last one.
Yep.
I'm surprised this hasn't been taken. Pocket watch.
That's cool. That's
classic.
a very classic.
It's classic.
That's good. Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
What is it called? The sight thing for people that
Half glasses.
the monocle.
My last one, it has to be, I'm going to come full circle. It has to be my favorite sweatshirt. My favorite.
What about the hats?
I don't have a hat. My favorite Bad Role Model sweatshirt. And it's double XL. This is such a nice sweatshirt. It's good for any, like, think of something. It's good for that. Like going out to a dinner. You're going out to the beach. Maybe not good for that one. You're going to.
No, it would be good for that.
Yeah, it's breathable.
It's very breathable.
It's good. You might be a little hot.
But
Then it's okay.
You might also be a little cold.
But you might be a little cold because, you know, at nighttime it gets breezy.
cold.
So it's also good for
Wearing without a shirt. It
Yep.
doesn't shape your nipples.
you can wear you can go you can go to the movies. You can go you can hang
a
out on the
park.
couch. You can watch Bad Role Models. You can
burn it. I don't care. Just buy
you
it.
can just do anything with it. You can just throw it. You can get it, throw it right in the garbage. You can do anything you want with it.
Yeah.
But don't, because you'll wish you didn't.
Because one of a kind, limited edition.
Yep.
Do you have a least favorite article of clothing? I'll go first. Jeans. Like
Jeans.
I hate
yeah.
jeans. They
Jeans.
suck. They have no pockets. Where am I gonna put my wallet? When I try to go get my phone, I have to do a 2-finger crab thing to get it out, like fish it out. But I can't.
Yeah.
Get
My
it.
least favorite, probably
Too
like
tight.
shirts that are like way too tight.
Really?
Yeah, then I'm like, I just feel like, or like
I feel like you'd rock a tight shirt.
nah, it's just like too, dude. All my stuff is so I love just like
Being
you know,
loose.
Yeah.
Because you want to be.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
You know those like an Under Armour shirt or a Nike shirt that's like staticky.
Ooh, those suck.
That's like where
Those
it like
suck.
sticks to you.
Yeah.
I do not like
No,
those.
those
yeah.
are brutal.
That's mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Contacts.
You wear contacts?
No.
Oh,
and I don't want to.
Yeah, I've always been like,
they
yeah.
make me
If you put
scream.
them in, I'm like,
yeah.
yeah,
You're touching your eye. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with you?
yeah. That's probably so hard to do.
No, everyone's like, oh, it's pretty easy.
Well,
once
then you get
used
used to it,
I'm like,
yeah.
dude, you're touching your freaking eye.
The first time is probably like, it takes
Yeah.
you like an hour to do it.
Yeah.
yeah. Because you just drop them on the floor and then you have to get another one. And then
There's
you're like,
one person that had like they rolled back. There's like 30 in the back of their eye.
oh my gosh, I heard about
It's
that.
disgusting. That like gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Top 10 things that give you the heebie-jeebies. 1, contacts. 2,
Contacts.
3,
Contacts.
4, cars. Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Why?
Dude, they just could crash.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's like a good. I'm trying to help you with like a segment thing.
Dude, I don't know if I want to do segments.
No, I know.
Because that kind of
yeah.
ruins it.
But I mean, like you were thinking about like the top 5 one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what's a funny top 5 thing at the end that you can do.
Yeah.
That we can do. Top 3 thing we can do right now.
Top 3.
Yeah. Do you want to finish it off with something? Or do you just want to finish it off?
Tell a joke. You have a joke?
I think of a joke.
Tell me something funny.
Okay. Hold on.
Top 5 favorite farts.
We tried this before.
Wet.
And then it was done. You ruined it.
Sharts. Sharts got to be an all-time.
Oh,
number
I don't
one.
want to. I told you I don't want to play. I don't want to play. This is like my one thing. I'll play with all the games. I just don't want to play this one. Wait, let me think of a sweatshirt. What if it was poop pants?
Poop pants.
Because it's that's it.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, where can people find you if they want to, or if you want them to?
They can find me. I'm
Doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm just like running around, and you can just be like, hey, and I'll be like, hey,
Harry.
yeah. And also, it's easy to spot me because I'm wearing the sweatshirt.
Facts.
So,
Well, I had a lot of fun today, Harry.
Yep.
And I'm excited for tonight
Should
to
be fun.
watch some comedy.
All right, love you, buddy.
So, love you too. Peace.
Peace. Thank you for having me.
Peace.